Hey guys, what's going on? Oh no, I got sweat spots. Oh no, I must be a demon. Oh well. Anyways, how you guys doing? Today we're going to talk about suicide and death. Something none of us have ever experienced. How do I know you've never experienced it? Well, because you're here, motherfucker. And you weren't successful at your suicidal attempt. Is Gracie with us? Look at this fat pig just sleeping her life away like a pathetic, disgusting creature. The lizard has arrived on stream. This time I got fucking fucking check me. This time I've got liquor in my blood instead of marijuana, but I'm about to have some marijuana in my blood too because I love it. I'm a fucking junkie looking for a good feeling. And these are my copes. How must you cope to get by in this realm? I don't know. I smoke weed. I don't often drink, but I did today. Nothing weird happened, by the way. Ramp tricks. Nothing weird happened. Uh, the only thing that weird happened was when I was pulling out of there in my Uber. The beach is like literally 30-second drive from my house. But anyways, when I was pulling out of there in my Uber, some jagoff just like was going 12 miles per hour in front of me the whole time. Like I'm pulling out, he just literally was just almost like he was trolling me or trying to piss me off type shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Come to a stop sign, pulls off, he's still doing it. Come to another stop sign, pulls off, he's still doing it. Take the turn, pulls off, he's still doing it. Like, what is this dude doing? Like, what the fuck are you going 12 miles per hour for, bro? Like, so I ended up going around him, or the Uber driver did. Would you say peptides are unnatural? That's a hard question for me to answer. That's a hard question for me to answer. I don't know. I think that if bodybuilders are taking peptides to put on muscle or increase perform, if they become a performance enhancing drug, then they're unnatural. You can say, well, Chris, well, you eat a cheeseburger for your protein. They inject a peptide for their protein. I don't know, but yeah, I know. But mine wasn't made in the lab. Mine was made on Earth. Like, oh yeah, yeah. So we'd have to define natural. If you're saying bodybuilding wise, no. If you use peptides, or actually peptides may still. I don't know. That's a hard question to answer because a lot of the times peptides, the way they work is they send a signal to get what your body naturally produces anyway. So peptides are weird. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I actually shouldn't have started the stream. I probably should have used the bathroom first and then started the stream, but oh well. So T, so T, if you don't mind, I'm not putting you on blast. I mean, if you don't want to talk, don't talk. But if you don't mind explaining to everybody on the stream what you did recently, and how it didn't work and blah blah blah, if you don't mind, because that's sort of what I kind of want to talk about. And it'll give me a second to use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. What up, Crunchy B? I'll be right back. You guys have pissed Gracie off for the last time. All right. Hopefully, T explaining what the fuck was going on kept everybody entertained. It's spring tension, no fingernails, makes it difficult to open. It appears T did not explain what's going on. Okay, so T basically, in a nutshell, what we're going to talk about on this stream, or if we're going to hold on to any kind of fucking topic, it's death, suicide, and the great beyond. Recently, T tried to kill himself. And this isn't the first time T's tried to kill himself. I don't know why he didn't tell you guys this. I don't know if he's shy about it, or maybe he's uncomfortable speaking on it or something. But he's tried to kill himself before. He hasn't been successful. I said this to him in a comment recently on Discord. I said to him, it's weird. I always thought it was weird when I would run into those people that had little scars on their wrists. I always thought that they were attention seekers, but they always said, I attempted suicide and it didn't work. And I always thought that was weird. I was like, bro, how the fuck do you attempt suicide? Like, you don't really want to die. There's no, for me, if I wanted to die, there's no way it would be an attempt. It's going to happen type shit. And I just didn't understand. I thought they were attention seeking. I didn't know if they were actually suicidal. Looking at the suicide rate, I should have assumed, honestly, that they were suicidal, considering, like, But T has taken a suicide amount of pills before. He's done all kinds of shit to try to kill himself, and he has not been successful. And I don't take T as the type of dude that's gonna half-ass some shit, right? Like, if he says, I'm gonna fucking kill myself tonight, you better believe he's probably gonna fucking kill himself tonight. And so I don't take, again, maybe I'm a bad judge of character, but I'm usually 100% accurate. It's what it is. I'm pretty good at reading characters, but I just don't take T as that type of dude. What up, V? How you doing, love? We're talking about death and suicide and the great beyond, the great mystery of what happens after life. Who said anything happens after life? Like, what we observe is that motherfuckers. Oh, I don't have on live chat, dude. They die and they just fall down. Oh, look at that. It's even hiding Matt's comments from me. Matt's not even really a conspiracy theorist. If I wanted to die, I would go to Switzerland, where it is assisted by doctors and it's painless. Why people try painful methods? I don't know. There are different types of suicidal. Really. There's people that want to kill themselves and people that sort of want to kill themselves. Is it not showing my text? No, it didn't show. All it said was it's spring tension. No fingernails make it difficult. See, that's all I've seen from you. Hey guys, hey Chris, what up, loyal? How you doing? Haha, as usual. Am I blocked? No, I'm seeing what you're saying. On Discord? What about Discord? So I'll just tell you guys what T did, because I screenshotted, check. I don't know, T. Anyways, I was hoping you just type it out. Like, hey, guys, last night I tried to fucking kill myself. I fucking cut myself with a sharp ass knife. The same knife that would accidentally cut his thumb or his fingertips just handling it. It was so sharp. He couldn't even cut his fucking vein with it. It looked like the knife went dull to him. I did look at Discord. Well, not on. No. I know about Discord. I was saying, explaining it in live chat so everybody could see it. What up, Adam? Because I seen what's in Discord, but that doesn't mean everybody sees it. No, I did hear screenshotted it. No, it's fine, T. Don't worry. I'm just gonna explain. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. But he tried to kill himself, and it didn't work. And T's a very conscious, what I would call conscious, awake soul. He said the knife went dull. The same knife that is razor sharp, a letter opener, like you nick it with your fingertip and you're bleeding, razor sharp. And he tried to fucking kill himself the other night, and it went dull on him. So, yeah, T did. So, the quantum immortality thing may be more. Where's my coffee? Can I bring my coffee? Where the fuck is my coffee at, bro? Hell no, I need my motherfucking coffee. I ain't trying to do this shit with no fucking coffee. Oh, there it is. I left that motherfucker over here. Ah, this coffee went straight into my balls again. The fucking ball feeding coffee. Oh, fuck. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyways. Wait, T? Yes, ma'am. Thank goodness it didn't work. But why, V? See, I had that same approach with other truthers, and people attacked me for cheering on their daily suffering in the hell realm. You're like, why are you glad that they didn't suicide, Chris? What, do you want them to be in hell still longer? And it's like, no, I don't want that neither, but I guess I'm kind of glad they didn't kill themselves. Like, what up, Veracity Media? Switzerland has, oh yeah, Switzerland. So who can afford a ticket to Switzerland? I can't. If you say, Chris, I need you to come to Switzerland right now, I wouldn't be able to afford to go. We love having you here too. Sorry if I'm selfish. Yeah, it is a selfish thing. I'm sort of selfish too, T. I'm sort of glad you didn't die too. I kind of like having you around. I'm not evil. I'm not wishing you to suffer now. I'm just saying, it's cool you didn't fucking kill yourself, but God forbid. God forbid I say that. This reality's gotten dark, but anyways. The demon is shouting again. What demon is shouting, John? I'm sorry, bro. Oh, Gracie in the background. Yeah, she hauled ass. Get over there, goofy butt. Gracie, get over there. Get over there, goofy butt. I'll put her on screen again. Dogs are usually better than humans, but they're programmed that way. So should we really give them credit? If they switched and cats became pack animals, and dogs became solo predators like cats, would you still love dogs? Is it just the programming that they come with that you like? I'm preaching. I love dogs too, but not so much anymore. Honestly, if my God forbid, if my brother died today, I would be giving Gracie away to somebody. Honestly, I love her, but I don't want her in my life. I want zero responsibilities. I don't want nothing to be attached to. I get it, but cheering for death is creepy as hell. Let's not go crazy here. Yeah, it's very weird. It's very, well, to be honest, V, I understand why they do that. Why they do that. This place is dark. It's like, I don't want him suffering either, but, like, let's just be glad he's dead. Like, anyways, I was typing it here. It's just not letting everyone see the shit. If you look at Discord, you will see I was indeed typing it out here. I don't even know if that makes sense to you. What would I see on Discord that would prove you were typing it out here? Just highlight what you typed in Discord, press Control-C, and then Control-V it here. I mean, you have to do it in segments, but just making a joke. But I already said it anyways. T, it doesn't matter. It's already over. I already explained it. Like, you tried to kill yourself. The knife went dull. The laws of physics changed to prevent you from offing yourself. That's the whole, like, just making a joke that you are a demon because you talked loud. Oh, John, the demon is shouting again. Yeah, right. I don't know what you got to do to be a demon. And it's like, you could be labeled by the paranoia crowd as a demon for scratching your nose with the wrong finger setup. You know what I'm saying? If I scratch my nose like this and my pinky was, if I went like this by accident, just not thinking, someone's gonna pause it right there and go, look, you know, just shut up. Oh, you paranoid retards, get the fuck off my stream. I lost. Whoa, okay. I lost my Belgian Malinois last. Oh, you lost your dog. Haven't got another one yet. Had a stroke. I'm sorry to hear it. Veracity. Sometimes losing a dog is like losing a human. I like cats more. They are very independent. Yeah, they take care of themselves. They clean themselves. They watch out for themselves. They can be loving. Like people think that because a cat's a solo predator that it doesn't have a loving side. That's bullshit. Get a cat and you will get R-worded every night. It just comes in this form. Clawing the fuck out of you, literally like ripping your skin out while it's stoned. Like that's a very selfish and self-serving. They are, not to mention the suffering it causes others too. Basically, it boils down to what you agree with chemically, because it's all scripts. It's not like there's really that different of a type of cat, or that difference is dogs and cats. You either like them or you don't. Not to mention the suffering it causes others too. I hope not, B. You can never win here. This has been bad enough. Yeah, but who knows, Adam? That's funny. When I drink alcohol or I'm under the influence of alcohol, it makes me want to ask nosy questions. Isn't that weird? When you pay attention to the mind, you start to notice what drugs do and alter states of consciousness. It makes me want to ask nosy questions. Sure, we don't. It makes me less filtered. It's not easy to do it. There's the normal fear of pain during the process. There's the finality aspect of it. Other aspects too. Someone above mentioned Switzerland. We should have that here. Yeah, I agree, James. I think we have the power once out of body. I hope so, Adam. But I'm not a fan of hope. Dogs are way more loving than cats. Or yeah, I think they are. They're more happy to see because they're packing. They're literally programmed to react this way. When you leave the pack, you go to work, let's say, and they haven't seen you for 8 hours, it freaks them the fuck out. So when they see you, they're like, "Oh, thank God you're back. The pack's back together again." It's like they're programmed to, in quotes, act like they love us. Don't fear death. Hell, now don't even think death is real. I was read for whatever the fact it didn't work. There's no such thing as a dog that broke its programming, that became a bird of prey or a solo predator. They're always going to be pack animals, just like wolves. Wolves are the extreme. Wolves are weird. Wolves are such pack animals that you can't go to work. You can't go to work. They're really super pack animals. Don't fear death. Hell, now don't even think death is real. I was read for whatever. Yeah, but T, here's my thing: is if death isn't real and there's quantum mortality, what does that mean? I'm going to just age forever? Am I going to be like 190 years old with a broken back, like struggling to stand up? Like the fact it didn't work, or do we just transition at some point, and then the body dies in that version of reality, and we move on to another form? Maybe. I mean, I don't know, but the idea of us not dying makes absolutely no sense to me. Like from a logical perspective. It didn't work, just has me, I don't know, confused and don't give a shit even more. I feel wrong. I understand what you're saying, though, T. It's sort of in a weird way. It makes you like, well, I don't fear death now because, well, it's just not going to fucking happen. What am I afraid of? Cats are selfish. So cats are a bunch of things that you'll like, and there'll be a bunch of things about them you don't like. If you die and nobody reports your death and your corpse is sitting there, your cat will eat you. Your cat will eat your corpse. Usually face and head first, just so you guys know. Like a lion out of the cage. But if you're alive and a dog, which could rip a cat to pieces, comes onto your property, a cat will selflessly throw itself in danger to protect you and it. So should you love a cat? Should you? I don't know. It depends on you. Like a lion out of the cage. Yep, me. Did you Benedictine pretend meeting Jesus? What? Country B? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Did you Benedictine? I'm not Benedictine. Pretend meeting Jesus? What do you mean? I don't know. Crunchy B, you got to reword that. I was willing to face it. Even fuck it was worse. Take the chance and nothing. See? My bad. That's all good, Crunchy. It's not a big deal. Yes, if it's quantum immortality, it seems you just pick up where you left off. China supposedly de-aged monkeys. Cats are China. Crunchy B, I got to tell you, I think they've had immortality technology for thousands of years. I actually think the people or things, maybe AI, that are in control are immortal. They've already figured out how to shorten telomeres or whatever. And I've never seen a cat help a human the way dog. Oh, I have. Just watch go YouTube cats defending their owners. Like cats will. So a bear will be wandering on the property and the cat will see it, and the little toddler playing is his family. The cat will run at the bear and claw at it to get it away from the baby boy. I've seen videos where a random dog not on a leash, ran up and started attacking the child, and the cat ran in and really got on him and beat his ass for it and got him to run away and save the human. They do, but they've really got to like you. See, I left out that word. They're sort of like humans. Cats are more similar to humans. People would say humans are pack animals, but I don't think they are. I think they're solo predator animals forced into a pack existence, which is just causes conflict and chaos. But see, I left out that word. Cats. I'm high. So am I, Crunchy B. Don't worry. Cats rule. Yeah, cats are pretty awesome. So are dogs. I mean, all animals are pretty. A bear's pretty cool. If you raised a bear, believe me, you would love him. You would love him, and he probably wouldn't hurt you. He'd love you. You raised up a chimpanzee, you'd love him. If you raised up a fucking howler monkey, you would love him. If you raised up a hamster, you would love him. I had walking pneumonia, drowning in my sleep. A kitten I got with an X for an X on a walk. A stray slapped me in the face, woke me up, and I puked up the fluid. Still don't like cats. T, I don't know what the fuck you just said. That made no sense. Something about you were having a dream you were drowning and a cat woke you up or slapped you in the face and then you puked up the liquid you were drowning on? What? I don't really get that. If we exist after death, I wonder if we retain our memories. If so, what about people with Alzheimer's? That's a good question. That's a good question. That's actually such a, I don't know if you realize, I think you do, but I don't know if you realize how deep of a question that actually is, James. It's an interesting question. Dogs are like kids. Yes, they are. Don't like cats. Humans are pack animals that like to make hierarchies. I don't know. Humans are both. Humans are pack animals, and then you have solo predators. Solo predator humans will dominate pack animal humans. It just is what it is. They are more evil by nature, blah, 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 but they dominate. Good always gets dominated by evil in this reality. I like turtles. So does that little kid on the news station. I like turtles. Like, that's the best you could muster up, kid. Leaves a, oh, are you actually saying that? I'm sorry, Crispy. I don't know if you're joking or being serious, but turtles are pretty cool. We have turtles here all the time. Big Mama turtle always comes up on the land and fucking plants her eggs. And I don't know how she digs. I don't know how she digs because when I built the ramp out front, I had to mine pick to dig. It's all lime rock here. It's solid as fuck, but she manages to dig through it, plant her eggs, and no, I wasn't dreaming. Oh, I don't know what you were doing, T. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Just explain it all, but like where I can read it and understand exactly what you're saying, where I'm not confused after reading it. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth. What does, Elias? Oh, the Egyptian elites used to worship cats, supposedly. Kind of weird. Yeah, that's true. I've seen that, Elias. I don't know what that means. I don't know what cats do or what cats see. You would have to make a human-cat hybrid to then ask it in the English language, what are you seeing that we don't see? Why did the ancients worship you? And they'd probably say, well, I could see the extra-dimensional beings that feed off of you guys. I had pneumonia, drowning in my sleep. What the hell? Kitten slapped me in the face a few times. So your cat saved you, bro. Yeah, I'm starting to believe they take away our memories. Starting to believe they absolutely do. So just think about this. So my childhood home was in a place actually near here called Beacon Woods. Decent neighborhood. And we were growing up in that night, even though we were in a decent neighborhood, we were getting our faces bashed in every day, but or in fear of it. But anyways, outside of the abuse, it was a decent neighborhood. But we all grew up like my brother Dean, my brother Tom. They remember, and we could be talking, and if they said to me, Chris, explain that dining room we used to set up the couch pillows in and make little forts, I would go, okay, the carpet wasn't it gray? And then I think that the walls were tan, and there wasn't there some sort of thing on the wall. And then my brother Tom and my brother Dino, and I keep in mind, I could sit there for 100 years and not remember. But my brother Tom and my brother Dino say, no, dude, don't you remember? The walls were actually a chocolate color and the carpet was tan. And then I go, oh yeah, that's right. And they go, on that thing on the wall, that was a picture. It was of a turkey out in the wild. And I'd go, oh my God, now I remember. But that wasn't in my head. But you could say it is in my head, or is it? If it was in my head, I would have remembered it the first time I was talking about it. If it's not in my head, that means that they had to jog my memory. They had to lead me back to the hard drive where my memories were stored. If they were in my head, I would have already had access to them. I wouldn't need this conversation to reignite the memories. I have access to a hard drive of memories. That's not my brain, though. I woke up, coughed up a bunch of fluid. That's weird. Swarm is an undefeated tactic. What do you mean, Loyal? Are you saying we should swarm the elite and defeat them? I'm dead serious about turtles. Oh yeah, yeah. Turtles are pretty cool. I mean, it is a weird thing to just have a defense. Like I suck my shit in and out. Now I'm just a shell. You can't beat me. Did you guys know that if you actually allow a sheep to naturally grow its wool, that its wool gets so thick that a wolf literally can't kill it anyways? Did you guys know that? That if you allow its wool to get super thick, a pack of wolves can't take down a sheep. They literally can't even bite through the wool. Isn't that crazy? Beer bet. Oh no, I meant. So if I had let me know what. This is a hypothetical, whatever. It's a fun question, but I like fun questions. If you guys had a farm, let's say 100 acres, you could have any 2 or 3 animals of your choosing. What would you choose? I mean, Crunchy B, would you actually choose like a Galapagos turtle as one of your animals? So I have always liked, I've always been a fan of chimps. So I'd probably get an orangutan. I really love owls. They're just such a beautiful creature. And I've seen some that actually look badass, dude, like big, fucking colorful looking. Like owls are amazing. So I'd probably have a orangutan, an owl, an elephant, dude. Oh, no, wait. Actually, let me take that back. So I would have an orangutan, an elephant, and either a goat or a cow. Dude, goats and cows look really fucking cool, dude. Like when you see their personalities and shit, they're basically like big dogs and shit. Goats are goofy. So I'd probably have a lot of fun with them. That's a hard one, actually, when I think about it. What would you guys choose? And you could choose just a few animals. I would love to have this animal as my pet. It's not going to eat you. It's not going to trample you over or hurt you or claw you. It's going to love you like a family member. What pet would you choose? Oh, no, I mean at death. I think they erase our memories at death. I don't think there's a they erasing our memories. I think that our energy unplugs from the avatar. And because it was the avatar that had the memories go with it. We enter a new avatar, potentially. Maybe that's what Alzheimer's is, the memory wipe starting early. Alzheimer's is very interesting, and so is epilepsy. Yes, it is, or just even brain injuries in general. Memory can be contained and transferred through light. You look like a Walmart Vin Diesel. Do you actually think I look? Is it just because I'm bald? Because, dude, actually go and look at a picture of Vin Diesel. You really think I look like Vin Diesel? I don't think I look. He's a weird, not weird looking. He looks like a big baby or something. I don't look like that. Cows and chickens. I look more like a Greek guy, I guess. I don't know how I look. I look like what do I look like? There is no celebrity that looks. I've tried the doppelganger thing or what. I want to see a motherfucker that looks just like me, but I never found him yet. But if you're saying it just because we're bald, I don't know. He ain't. Hey, Vin Diesel ain't in as good shape as me, and even if he was, he injected to get it. That boy ain't nothing like me. I'm a real man, motherfucker. Cows and chickens. Chickens? I do think it's cool that chickens always break up farm fights and shit, and they act like the bodyguards. It's funny. I want to know. Yeah, elephants are dope. I have 4 turtles. Golly, crunchy bee. Owls are cool. It's a little interesting. Epilepsy only exists because the brain is the only organ in our body with plasticity. What? Wait, are you saying our GI doesn't? So our intestines doesn't have plasticity? Oh, yeah, they do. They have to. Our brain is the only organ in our body that has plasticity. No, that's not possible. Is that possible? My spirit animal? Yeah, I love elephants. Are super cool. Have you guys ever seen like baby elephants like to cuddle with their owners, bro? They may be a baby, but it's still like a fucking 300-pound. They're just cute, bro. They're super cute and loving. And I'd choose a swimming armadillo. Armadillos are cool. I always thought otters were super cool, Georgie. I always thought otters were super cool. They're like playful. They fucking swim. They'll like jump in the thing and come right up to the glass and like kick off of it. They'll do like a front flip and kick off of it and swim back that way. They're like, they jump up on land. They'll fucking knock their buddy into the water and then jump back in and fly off. They're like actually like pranksters. I'd choose a swimming. That'd be pretty cool. Or a capybara. That makes sense. Dog. That's hilarious. Elephants are so cute. Yeah, elephants are amazing. Elephants are fucking super dope. And they're similar to me in some ways. Like, my memory's shot. But if it comes to a social interaction, I'll remember you till the day I die. I may not remember your name. I may not remember your phone number. I may not remember any little stupid details you told me. But I will remember everything you said and everything that I responded to you in our social interactions. I'm like an elephant. When it comes to social interactions, I remember it for the rest of my life. So I'm like an elephant. Like if you do an elephant wrong when it's a baby and you walk up when it's an adult, you better not walk up because it remembers you. It remembers you and it's going to get you. They will. They'll fucking grab you with their thing and throw you off your feet if they know you're a nasty person. Like, for example, you were an abusive motherfucker and you kicked the baby elephant. Go and hang out around him when he's an adult and see how that does you. That motherfucker's going to rip your fucking body apart. And good riddance. Good riddance. Fuck you. You deserve it, motherfucker. I'm glad the elephants have a memory like that. Actually, elephants are brilliant. Crows are super smart. Crows are actually even like problem solvers level smart. You think because their brain's only about that big that it has no capacity, but it doesn't work that way. Intelligence is not dictated by the size of the brain. What up, Jake? What workout should I do today? Whatever's not sore. What's not sore on you? What workout should you? Anything. It doesn't matter. As long as you get physical, brother, you break out a sweat. That's what matters. Get a good pump. Don't stop on rep 8 if you had a rep 9 in you. Consistency and intensity. I don't give a fuck if people at the gym are looking at you or judging you for making ugly faces. Get intense because those last 2 reps are the ones that really matter, dude. The first 20 or 30 you did, they don't matter. That's just you maintaining your muscles. It's those last 2 where you're going. Those are the 2 that make you grow. I was wanting you to just pick something random. So I would say do chest, biceps, triceps, deltoids, and back. Don't worry about lats or fucking traps. Do them tomorrow during leg day. Those muscles are boring anyways. But it's all about biceps. Look how sexy biceps look. Biceps, chest has got to be big. You guys can't see my chest on camera, but I have a big chest. And then back. That's what matters. You could have chicken legs. People are going to say, oh, did you skip leg day? And you say, yeah, I did. And I fucking hit upper body day, bitch. The fuck out of here. Actually, my legs suck. I'm only saying that because my legs suck. But I'll say the preferred visual that I like is more thinner legs. I'm not a huge fan of big giant calves, big giant quads like Tom Platt's legs. That's not appealing to me. To me, sort of like an Arnold Schwarzenegger's legs were fine, but a big upper body, that's what looks good. I've never gone to the gym, and maybe that's why my legs suck, but I've never gone to the gym and thought, boy, I can't wait till I get a good pump in my calves. Like, what? Do leg day? No, don't do leg day, bro. Leg day is Satan. You can't even swim with those legs, bro. Chill. I'm not a good swimmer, Jake, because I have a very, very low body fat percentage. I'm like all bone and muscle. Okay, so my neighbors taught me how to swim. I didn't learn to swim until I was 22, 23 years old. I drowned when I was 7, and I hated swimming after. I thought I was going to die every time, so it put a fear in me. How do you make yourself care about being fit or healthy in this place where nothing feels real? You can't make yourself feel anything. That's impossible. So what motivates me to go to the gym is how I feel afterwards. I look forward to that. I look forward to the pump, and I look forward to seeing beautiful people. Beautiful people, not beautiful girls with big butts. Beautiful people. Even the guys, they motivate me. They make me feel better. When I see an older guy in good shape, it gives me, it just helps me. It helps me every day. If I could go to the gym every day, I would. I love going to the gym, but I mean, I'm a natural 41-year-old, so I go to the gym, especially if I work out hard Monday and Tuesday. I'm not going back till like Thursday or Friday. I mean, I could, but I got to do some little shit like where I'm doing abs or some pussy boy muscle. Like, you make yourself mad for the gym thinking about your dad's abuse. Yes. How did you know that, T? Did I say that before? You straight up change how you feel to make yourself. So did I mention that before? How did you know that, T? Did I mention that before? I do that actually. Yeah. Yeah, I said so. I'll say this: if you guys seen me working out at the gym, you would think I was strange. You would think that dude's a little weird, right? And I don't give a fuck what people think, so I do me no matter what. So so for example, I'm getting ready to curl 65-pound dumbbells. This is heavy. I don't know if you guys lift. That's a heavy curl. But I'll be sitting on the bench. I'll have warmed up with 50s. I'll do a set of 10 with the 50s, and then I'll move up to the 60s, and then I'll move up. I haven't done the 70s yet, but I'm pretty sure I could because I can do the 65s pretty handily. But I'll literally be sitting on the bench thinking, and I'll be sitting there like this. You'll probably see me doing this. And that's me at the gym, me walking back and forth. And I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking of my brother Dean having my father pick him up with the nails in his face. I'm thinking about him hitting my brother Tom with the 2x4, and then he's punching me. And I'm on the couch going like this, trying to survive. And I'm going, stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! And then I get up and I lift some heavy ass weights. I don't yell that out, but you will see me sitting there going like this. That's me at the gym. I rock back and forth, and then I lift heavier than everybody else around me. And it's not an ego thing. It's a performance thing. I literally lift heavier when I'm in the process of being abused or attacked or. Oh no, I think I'm activating my fight mode. I'm not laughing at you, by the way. It's all good, Elias. It is what it is. I mean, it's a tool I use, whether it came from abuse or whatever. At the gym, that's what I do. I try to not try. I mean, I do. It has gotten harder. I'll say that. As I've gotten older, it's gotten harder to get that fight mode activated. It's not so easily at the forefront of my brain like it used to be when I was in my 20s and 30s. Now it's like I've sort of forgiven. I've sort of moved on. So it's like, man, am I really mad about this anymore? I'm really not. So I sort of just psych myself up fake wise. Brain plasticity, it's different contextually from intestines. If you have altered brain waves, they are consistently happening. They can become permanently even. They're potentially dangerous. Matt, what do you think's going on here? I'm just curious because, like, you've always been conscious. You've always been intelligent. I mean, I'm not stupid. I remember our conversations, but you've never super been into conspiracy or philosophy that I know about. What the fuck do you think's going on here? Like, as a regular, what I call just a regular gamer dude, regular person. Why don't I consider myself a regular? Like, what makes me so different than the average person, anyways? It's like I was a gamer too. Like, I was in Discord with fucking Matt while we were playing WoW. Like, it's not like I'm all that different. I guess I say it because I've dedicated my life to philosophy. It's just the most important subject to me. And I differentiate myself because I just don't hear other people talking about it. It's like weird to me that other people aren't interested in, well, like, I don't know, the most important questions that ever existed. Who am I? Where am I? What is this? What am I supposed to do? Does life have meaning? Like, basically malleable with new stimuli and self-adaptive in a good or bad ways. Yeah, that's true. So I seen a dude lose the majority of his brain. I think he lost 80% of his brain in a suicide attempt, but was still completely like himself. He survived it. His head was missing pretty much, but he was still him without too many differences in his behavior. So are you really in the brain? I mean, I don't know. I don't know the way it works. The brain's interesting. The brain is an excuse to explain away the programming or script that's going to happen anyways. And some people, less brain means they've lost their whole memory. And some people's less brain means absolutely nothing. That's weird. That's weird. Interesting that you almost drowned when you were a kid. It wasn't interesting for me. It sucked. I was wondering why I can't go up. I kept seeing those bubbles come out of my mouth. That's one of the things the CIA was looking for in kids in the GATE program. This is one of the requirements. What was one of the requirements? I felt the sting. I don't remember GATE. Or maybe I do remember somewhere they had us wearing these like tan headphones, listening, but I don't know if it was GATE. I remember, do you guys remember DARE? That's what I remember, DARE, to keep kids off drugs. That made me wonder what drugs were like. Hey, 17 people watching, 11 thumbs up, baby. 1711. I felt the sting of the K's edge. Well, they missed me, V. Hey, GATE program runner guys, I may be one of the GATE kids, but you fucked up and threw me in retard classes, you fucking idiots. You know how many fist fights I got into because of you fucking idiots? You know how many idiots called me a retard and got their fucking mouth punched? I felt the sting of the K's age. I watched the knife pull and drag across skin. It didn't break and skin popped back up slowly like memory foam. What the fuck, dude? How is that possible? In what context are you asking about? Like, what do you think this reality is? What do you think happens when we die? Do you even think anything? Or do you think it's over? I'm asking you, what do you think? What do you think the point of life is? What do you think this is? What do you think works? Why do you think we're experiencing? That's like 10 different questions, isn't it? What do you think reality is? Answer that one. What do you think reality is? What's the point of it? In what context are you? Basically an indicator of kids with ESP abilities. Oh, I have them. All they would have had to do is ask me. If they would have just asked me, Chris, can you read people's minds? I probably would have said no, but I can tell you that this person right here is extremely miserable. I don't know if her husband's cheating on her or what, but she is depressed and miserable. This person over here just had something bad happen to them. And that dude back there just had something really good happen to him recently. I can tell you that just by looking at them. Haha, thank goodness, Chris. I almost drowned a couple of times. For real, yeah, I drowned, dude. That shit. So I just I seen my brothers playing, and they told me to sit on these steps, but they were having fun. They were laughing. And when I was that young, I didn't speak English. Actually, all I spoke was Greek most of the time. I was sort of learning English. And I couldn't understand what they were saying, and it was not pissing me off. It was more like I wanted to have fun too. So I just went and I jumped forward and I went and I was like this. My hands were like this, like this, almost like I was flying. I was like, and I just went right down to the very bottom of the pool. Like I almost hovered above it, like a foot, you could say, like something was stopping me from hitting the actual bottom. I just went, and I remember bubbles were coming up and I was deep. Like I was real deep in the water, and I was just like, I didn't know how to go up, and I knew I couldn't breathe. But right as I started, I had to breathe in. I breathed in the water, and dude, the feeling of breathing in water is so weird. And I don't really remember what happened after that, but I do remember a hand coming in and grabbing me, and that was my mom. Her arm, from my perspective, her arm looked like it was 12 feet long. It looked like it was 12 feet. It looked like Dulcine was grabbing me out of the pool. And she grabbed me and lifted me up and put me on the concrete and ignored me, walked away from me. And I sat there puking and coughing up water, like just literally just drowned and blacked out and came to see her hand for a second and then kind of came to again at the side of the pool, throwing up water. And the lady that was there, I remember all three of her fingers were chopped off, but she said, "Oh, okay, he's going to be all right." But I was literally like, while she was saying that, I couldn't breathe. I was going, like I couldn't get air into my body. I was literally like dying, but it was just, it sucked. Made me scared of water. What up? Got one that can see how you doing? All right, the gay thing is really interesting. Apparently, it didn't happen, or it didn't just happen in the U.S. I think our personalities come down to hormones and both amygdalas. If you lose one, your personality would change unquestionably. Yeah, I've seen that too. Welcome back. What up? What up, Ass Krakistan? Yeah, almost drowned a couple times. Okay, I read that. I remember very well because those laws of physics didn't seem to apply. That's crazy, T. That's crazy, dude. So it would be miracle or just failed. It was like I used the back of the knife. That's smooth and not the sharp side, which is not the case at all. So you're the first person I've known personally that you could say has tested this, but you're not the first person I've heard this from. I've heard this 1,000 times from people, or people that wanted to kill themselves and they were pushing as hard as they could, but they just couldn't do it. That's all they can say. Is where I was pushing as hard as I could, but it just wouldn't do it. That's what they say. And they end up with a little scar that didn't nick their vein, even though the vein's literally like less than an eighth inch below the same skin that's got the scar on it, which is weird. It's like, what kind of knife only cuts that deep and then stops? Bro, do you guys think I look like Vin Diesel? Do I actually look like Vin Diesel? Is it just because I don't look like that motherfucker? They're like, look at my facial features, for Christ's sakes. I always thought Vin Diesel was a lot of women love him, I guess. A lot of women love him, but I always thought he was odd looking. I thought he looked like a big baby. I don't know, he just looks like a big baby to me. Vin Diesel is the biggest fucking of it's the biggest mind fuck of my life. And I've had a shit ton of mind fucks. I'm at a loss because that was supposed to be a sort of end game. What made you do it? T? You just got fed up, and it's not. So I just don't fucking know, man. I just don't fucking know shit about shit. T, now you're speaking my language, T. Just don't fucking know shit about shit. Very common. What y'all up today? So Kevin, I went to the beach earlier. I drank 4 beers or Smirnoff green apples, whatever. I don't like the taste of beer, bro, but I drank those and I got pretty tipsy and walked around the beach, and I was hoping to see some cool shit, but nothing really happened. There was a couple cute chicks out there, but not much. The family friend / neighbors saved me. I did it vertically. Nothing, no scar. So, ladies, I just want you to know, because I'll probably only say this while there's, even though it's almost gone now, while there's alcohol in my blood. Guys fantasize. We create fantasies. I don't know if women do the same thing. Like guys, like I'll literally fantasize, like I'm walking through the beach, and some mature girl just fucking walks up to me and approaches me, talking about let's fuck and go back to my place and have sex on that same day. Like guys actually fantasize about shit. Isn't that weird? Nothing, no scar. Really, T? So what do you think would happen? Well, no, I'm not going to say that. Anyway, don't. Never mind. I'm sorry, guys. I did drink 4 beers. I'm drinking coffee. I do have to use the restroom. Give me 1 second, guys. Well, I'm definitely properly hydrated. That explains why the no headache from the alcohol. I mean, I made sure to drink a good amount of motherfucking water before I went out there, but actually, think about it. I shouldn't have said guys fantasize. I shouldn't put every fucking walking dick in the same category as me. I'll say I fantasize. I actually like live in these little fantasies. Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool? Just some bad chick walked up to me and said, "Oh man, I'm wanting to meet. So let's go fuck right now." Maybe just no. I don't see it. Maybe just because you have, yeah, that's why I think Elias, they see bald and they go, "Oh, you're Vin Diesel." It's like, because he's like the only bald. I mean, other than Mr. Clean. But I've got sweat spots, so I can't be Mr. Clean. Maybe just because you have no hair. Yeah, I don't know. I remember vividly hitting a tree drunk driving. As soon as I hit the tree, I remember seeing the headlight on tree. Thought this is it. Then was back on the road. What? Crunchy B, you died. Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure the conclusion I'm coming to now is we've all died. And that the reason this reality comes off like a simulation is because it is. We're in the after realm, and we are the ones manifesting the current reality. We're in the death realm now, and we just don't know it. And we're manifesting this, and because our brains never knew what reality was at its base, we just create code and shit like that. Who knows? Friend is like, maybe it was God showing you a miracle. I'm like, what God would keep me here? If it's y'all the butt, he can suck my cack. Yeah, I'm fed up. Willingness to test. No, don't test. Meaning of life. My meaning is helping those that are helpless. Animals, people. It's why I'm in therapy. The macro answer, I have no idea. But since I'm here, I feel obligated to help others. I think that's the best approach to, Matt, be the best version of yourself while you're here. But if somebody says, fuck that, I'm just going to be a weirdo and promiscuous, I'm going to sleep around, fuck everybody I can, and throw Molotov cocktails into government buildings, more power to you too. Whatever. Do what you want. I'm sure girls so the same, bro. I don't know. I have a tendency to assume others are like me, Adam, but I've never been a woman. One would have to admit that to me. Oh yeah, Chris, sometimes I go to fucking the store, and I just wish a guy would approach me like that. I mean, I don't know. Do girls? I don't know. I think girls fantasize about different shit. I mean, I don't know. I saw, damn, I wish I enjoyed weed, but it's making my heart racing. So I think the way we fantasize about winning the lottery so that we have security and we don't have to worry about bills. I think that on women is more amplified because they're surviving. So it's like security to them is what they fantasize about. They fantasize about a guy having money, like taking care of things, just taking care of everything, basically being like a father figure, sort of like taking care of anything they need. I think that's what women fantasize. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I'm basing it based off psychology and just survival and meat monkey. It was like something else was steering. I didn't have control of my body for about 30 seconds. Oh, God, dude. The simulation adjusted. And Crunchy B, as a character in the game, got to experience it from their perspective. Well, I don't do that, but I'm not sexual at all. So, yeah, don't lie, V. We know it, V. We know you're out there thinking, boy, I wish this guy would walk up to me and just. Anyways. What never happened, but best explanation was I dreamt it, but no, never anything more real. That's great. I've heard that story 1,000 times. Not that exact story, but one's very similar. But then you could say, well, you guys know who Autodidactic is? He's one of the channels I'm subscribed to. I used to watch him years ago. He was actually the first channel to reach out to me to be able to do some sort of talk or something. But he got into some car accident, and it fucked his whole arm up. His whole shit's fucked up now. Like almost looks unusable, deformed. It's like, well, man, why did you got into an accident and the shit froze up and recalibrated to keep you safe, but he got into an accident and ripped his fucking arm apart. It's just like, well, how's that fair for him? Let's say, like, whatever happened. But I dreamt it, but then everything more real. I don't even know how to talk about the event, Chris, aside from straight up as I explained. T, were you sober or were you high or drunk? Can't talk to normies. I don't even know what to ask, and I have no answers to give. Just I'm here, and I know I did it right. Isn't that crazy? I don't know what that means, Steve. I don't know what that means. Quantum immortality or something. Of course, we have tons of times. I agree with what Chris just said. I don't know what I just said, but do we all think in the language we were taught? Does language limit what thoughts we do get? Language controls how we behave. Have you ever asked someone who believes in the afterlife, or if the afterlife has an afterlife? I think reality would be the afterlife's afterlife. Like after you've had enough afterlife, you go, okay, I'm going back to life again. Maybe it's a circle like that. I had enough of the afterlife. Now I'm going back to the life thing again. That's a funny question. I've never thought about that. Girls are more romantic. I mean, there's the whole, well, if God created this, who created God question. It's like sort of the same thing. Girls are more romantic. Guys are more physical. Yeah, I'd agree. But doesn't romance lead to physicality? What does romance lead to? So does it just feel good to have like candles lit during dinner? Like just that scenario is just, oh, I'm so glad these candles are lit. What does romance mean to you? To me, romance is love or compassion that leads to physicality. I would have romanced the hell out of you, VO. T's fucking pitching his game right now, baby. On the most, T said, or V says, I like romance. He's like, I'm the most romantic man you've ever met. I like long walks on the beach, candlelit dinners, and whatever the hell else romance means. I'm glad I'm not sexual. It's amazing. Now, I wish I was more. I'm not sexual, but I wish I had a higher sex drive so I could. Your bald head is... Bro, why are you hating on my baldness, bro? I'm on team bald, dude. Somebody's got to be. All you hairy people don't have to be in a relationship. Don't have drama. It's so freeing. Oh, I would love a relationship with a normal girl, which is very rare, but I just sobered up. So T, you're literally sober there, pressing a sharp knife into your veins and nothing's happening. You're watching it not work. Yeah, it would have saved me a lot of time and stress if it was. So T, what I was going to say earlier is I always thought if I was going to commit suicide, I was going to jump off of a fucking building and then shoot myself in the head on the way down. I literally go jump off and shoot myself, and that way if the bullet didn't kill me, the fall definitely would. But I don't know how quantum immortality would recalibrate that one for me. Oh yeah. I wanted to commit suicide by getting eaten by a whale, but like Josiah or whoever Joseph did in the Bible, I ended up living in this motherfucker's belly for 8 days. I feel like I'm still having to go to work, even though I quit retired, or like some dreams I have for years. Yeah, it's hard to settle down when you've been in crazy fight or flight mode for so long, for years when I'm back at school, even though I have a GED, and I'm like, what the fuck am I still here? Animalistic, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I'd be whatever. I don't know what the fuck I am. Love you, T. Apparently, I'm something here, whether I want to be here or not. I'm just fucking here. Go Team Bald. Fuck yeah, Team Bald. Team Bald always wins. Team Bald is the greatest team. I couldn't imagine you with hair, and you shouldn't. I am not a hair guy, dude. It just doesn't work on me. Some guys look good with hair. I don't. It's just not my face. My face does not look good with hair. To be honest, I have really intense sexual fantasies that I have had since childhood that I wish I could live, but reality has broken down so brutally and ruthlessly. Mandela effect. Go live them, Alkion. Go live them. What other? I'm not gonna ask whatever. You're into what you're into. Go live it. Unless you're harming somebody. I'm not romantic at all. Girls are just for smashing for me. Hate to say it. Vertical slice, yes. So Jay, that's probably because you haven't met a chick that's like on your level. I don't think. I think if you, let's say, if you ran into V in real life and you guys hooked up, I think that you would love that relationship. I mean, I could be wrong. All this stuff makes me feel like everything is so weird that I don't even really want to live my fantasy anymore because of how fucked up everything is going. Well, just live them to get them out of your head. Just live them to get them out of your head from annoying you constantly. So I already did that. Pills with ocean drowning combination. Oh my god, I don't want to drown, dude. I have a fear of drowning. Had a trash can here to bleed. Dude, it sucks. Trust me, fuck. When you breathe water in, bro, you're like, I don't even explain it. You instantly start choking to death. You just like can't. It's like your fucking eyeballs are about to pop out. Had a trash can here to bleed into to carry while walking. You're very considerate, T. You're killing yourself and not leaving a mess at witching hours. See if I can make it to the woods. You look good, Chris. Thank you, V. I appreciate that, love. Where should it have been cut was a white mark line from the pressure. I actually wish I knew what you look like, T. V, I don't know what you look like. And it's not even like, oh, man, I'm going to try to hit it. I just like to put a face to people I interact with all the time. I know what T looks. I know what a lot of my subscribers look like, but I'm not telling you this. You don't got to send me a picture. I'm just saying. I'm nosy like that. Where should be cut? Left a white line pressure like memory foam and sprung back up where the knife was at first to where the knife was last. Bounced back. Dude, that's crazy. The fact no blood wiped the smirk off my face and just left me in a state of damn. Now what? Yeah, now what? What did you do? You were just sitting there like, what the fuck? How the fuck didn't this knife just cut me? I wouldn't hook up. Fuck that. Don't need that in my life. When you say hook up, what do you mean? You mean just sex or whatever? You don't want any sex in your life? So, oh yeah, I think I would like to hook up. I don't know if that's a guy thing, but I would definitely like to hook up. Just for sex? Yep. Okay, so yeah, just sex. Why not? I mean, if I have a sex drive, I'm either going to put it to good use or put it to not so good use, you know? Oh, fucking what? I faced that. Not afraid of it. I'm here like, what the fuck? Dude, that's got to put you in a pretty badass mind state, though, T, because not too many people experience that. Like, that's got to put you in a pretty cool mind state. Like, yo, I'm fucking immortal. Like, you know, I don't know. It's weird. Girls are just people of the opposite sex to me. I'm always going, no, not to me. There's a clear, definite difference between women and men to me. Am I saying one's better than the other? No. But there's a difference. I love femininity. I'm always going to see another one I want to smash. Couldn't be monogamous. What the actual fuck? So yeah, but I think if you love somebody, even if you see somebody that's physically attractive, your brain auto sorts it to the like useless file section. Like it doesn't really matter that much. If you got somebody you care about and love, I must be what they now call asexual. I'm sort of that too, V. I've been that way for a while. Do you know what your belly button looked from the inside? What the fuck, T? What are you saying on my stream, bro? 5'5", blonde, brown eyes, light skin, wavy hair. Yeah, you told me you have wavy blonde hair, V. Don't look at me, motherfucker. What's going on here? Who's looking at you, Matt? Temple, what else? I love you guys. I mean, I think I've said it a million times, but you guys do know that I love you guys. Like, I really do. Like, you guys make my life better. Even from a narcissistic, selfish, just all about me perspective, I love you guys. My sex drive. Yeah, mine too, V. I wish I had it back. Cause look, life's going to suck either way. At least if I had the sex drive and I could have fun having sex, it would add a little bit of enjoyment to my misery existence. Aside from people that should have died from Rexedra, who the fuck do I relate to? I don't know. Me and a handful of weirdos? Hormone imbalance, probably. Yeah, that might be what it is. But I'm not going to inject testosterone, Matt. If I inject testosterone, if I go and they take my blood work and they say, well, you know, sir, you're 41, you are getting that age, your test levels are a little low. If we just bring them up to normal with some injection, your fatigue, your mind fog, your sex drive will come back, all the bad things will go away, and your life will get better. I would still say no. I'm not going to inject testosterone. So I don't even go. I don't even bother because the second I take testosterone, the same second, I can't claim to be natural anymore. And I'm proud of my physique as a natural lifter. My mindset is definitely different. I'm no longer societal. And I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm still working on it. Should have died too, guarantee should have died via my own end. Probably more. I'm sure it's been more. Ha ha ha. Chris is imagining me. I am. I love these streams. We do, Chris. We love you. Thank you, V. I love you guys too. Like I always say, Chris, you are a legend. Thank you, Adam. Oh, I'm so glad my sex drive in there. V, you're crazy. Are you really glad? Like, I wish mine came back. Like, horny back. Like, when I was young, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had that fucking, like, seeing a girl in, like, Daisy Dukes and I literally just getting horny from the way she looks. Like, I miss it. You can get tea in capsules. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Well, what's that mean? I still wouldn't take it. It's still testosterone, isn't it? It's immensely freeing. It's still a PED. It's a performance enhancing drug. If you take it even once in your life, you can't claim to be natural. It's just against the laws of physics, bro. It's like, oh, but my test levels were low. Okay, but that's who you are naturally. You can't, I don't know. To me, it's cheating. It's immensely freeing. And some people's arguments would be, well, Chris, it's not fair though, because what about all the chemicals and the shit they spray and the weird foods and the things that reduce our testosterone? That's not fair to me either. I should have a normal, but all this processed stuff fucked me up. It's like, well, I don't know. But I don't know the answer to that, but I know it's fucking me up too, but I'm still dealing with it. Hey, Dark Times, thank you. You're welcome, Adam. It's like, I make other truthers smile. That makes me happy. I'm so glad my sex drive isn't there. It's immensely freeing. How long have you been without one, V? How long have you been without one? I'll say give it some time. You won't feel like that in a few years. It's not like needing to sleep super bad. And I'm 28. God damn, you're hella young. You are hella young. You shouldn't have an issue. Well, but they do say that women, their peak sex drive is at 40, not 20. That it's the opposite of guys. That's why younger dudes need to hook up with cougars, bro, because they have the same type of sex drive. That's a prison in and of itself. It's a need. It is, but at least it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. You could say it drains you, and I'll say, well, what were you going to do with your energy anyways? That was so magnificent. Imagine if you stop having tea. I'm going to have to stop eating here in about a week. I'm going to do a good fast here in about a week. It's amazing. Damn. Yo, what up, one of you? Motherfucker, our life expectancy went from 30 out of 75 and 150 years. Antibiotics ain't natural, but you still take them. Yeah, but that's not a performance enhancer. Now, if I say to you, hey, Matt, let's arm wrestle, and you beat me, and you're on that shit, fuck you. You ain't no real man. If you're on antibiotics, I don't give a fuck. It's been like this forever. Chris, please be out Jim Jones, be our Jim Jones. No, get us out of here. No, we're not going to drink the Kool-Aid. And even if we did, the only thing that would happen is we would all get sick and look around. In one timeline, we all died and committed suicide to the crazy Chris cult. And in the timeline that we exist in, we just end up having kidney failure and suffer. But it's not an issue. That's the thing. Depends. Relationships aren't very enjoyable. Have you been in a relationship with a normal human being, V, or somebody you actually like get along with, somebody you relate to consciously on your level? Just think I could have jumped timeline and there is a dead T somewhere. Will I ever know for sure? No, because this place just leaves a big fucking question mark on everything. And while I want to know, I don't know. Reality wants me to chase the rabbit hole, and fuck that. I chase the death rabbit hole, and I'm still here, so fuck rabbit holes. I agree, T. How much do you put your energy into? I don't want my energy going into that nasty stuff. Just looks gross to me, animalistic. It is. It's a dirty thing to do. It really is. Chris sent wrong about the Kool-Aid thing from what I can tell. Isn't wrong. I have. It was hell. What was hell? What'd you do, T, or V, that was hell? Porn and sex drive ruin a lot of people live. Porn? I never understood how porn ruins people. Maybe, I mean, kind of saying if you watch it enough, you would think that, like, of people as objects, or maybe your sexual interests sort of get more lower and lower, like regular sex ain't good enough. Now I gotta watch anal sex, and that's not hardcore. And I gotta watch rape porn. Or I can understand how you would get, because humans become jaded to shit. They get bored with the same thing over and over again, and they need a higher level of it. So I can understand. I remember what's his name, the dude that would choke girls or whatever and rape them. Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy said in his final interview right before they executed him to be careful about porn, because it starts off as just a harmless little magazine, and next thing you know, you're watching more aggressive. So I understand that. But if you're watching, it's like, do you watch movies where they murder people? Do you go around going, oh no, now I'm a crazed weirdo and I'm more likely to kill people, or like it's getting worse for me? Like, no. Porn's too meat monkeys, literally sweating and it's like literally the dumbest IQ thing you could watch. Your perspective is way too masculine. Low T is debilitating for people. Getting normal levels, adequate, taking anabolics or X meditation. Plus T is as natural of a hormone as it gets. That's true. Okay, but it's still a performance enhancer. If I, as a 41-year-old version of Chris, start taking testosterone, 6 months from now, me, the non-testosterone, is going to be the same size I am now. That testosterone guy is going to be a little bigger, going to be a little bit bigger. That's cheating. Then you can't say you're natural. And I'm 41 years invested. I haven't been working out for 41 years, but I'm pretty invested. So I'm not going to fuck it up now. I'm too invested. Sex is stupid and dangerous. Better to be malakas. Just so you guys don't know, that means jerk off. Exactly. I'm being in a relationship. I'm way too independent emotionally for a relationship. I have like 2 friends, and that's enough for me. Don't need a boyfriend. Fuck that. Kudos to you, V. If you've found solace or happiness in being single, and I sort of have too. I'm sort of a recluse. I'm sort of a homebody. I don't like to be bothered. But I know I'd be lying if I said there aren't moments in my life where I wish I had some sort of companion, someone to talk to, someone that just gives a fuck. It's generational. Ain't all guys watching porn because our generation is isolated. Yeah. Everybody watches pornography. I think it depends on, depending on the individual, maybe there's going to be variations in the type of pornography, but everybody, it's human nature. We're horny. We're driven by sexual nature, blah, blah, blah. I think it depends on the relationship partner. People seem to want to control, which I don't want to control. I want to look out for and protect type shit. And if something goes against that judgment, I can be a dick, I guess, just making the best decision to prevent harm or problems, but whatever. I want to invest my energy in myself, not others. What does that mean to you, B? What does investing energy into yourself mean? For me, if I enjoyed sex, if I enjoyed it and I was having fun doing it and had the drive, I am investing energy into myself, isn't it? I know you see it as a dirty or like sweaty, gross, but I'm just saying, if I'm enjoying it, what is there to do in this reality with your energy that's at such a higher level? Going to the gym or whatever, or what? I don't know. Chasing relationships basically means you are dependent on someone else giving you happiness. That is true, Elias. That's a great point. Relationships are exactly, Elias. Relationships are so overrated, more stress than they're worth. That's what I'm saying. I think so. If I hooked up with, let's say, a truther chick that watches my channel, and we didn't have all those issues, would you guys still be saying the same thing? Like we love sitting and talking. We love being with each other. We love each other's company. We looked forward to each other every morning. We didn't just rip each other down or let the mind virus destroy our relationship. We were both conscious and we were in a happy relationship. Do you guys not think that that's possible? Same here, Adam. Yeah, I love being single. I've always been an introvert. Same, and most understand being introverted. Just spending time by myself. Yeah, it's dirty. It is. It's a dirty thing. But there's plenty of dirty things in life that got to get done, and it's just not worth giving another human to hurt / take advantage of you. I can see how sexual acts can motivate you, Chris. Oh, absolutely. So it's also great to have a human, though. That's what you guys see in the worst possible scenarios every single time. You guys aren't looking at the light at all. It's like, it's not worth having another human hurt you. Well, who said she would? Elias, what if you're in a relationship with a woman that only lifted your spirits up instead of tearing them down? Again, we're assuming the worst every time. Everyone's asexual till they get a good dicking. You tell them, Matt. Girl, your ass just ain't been dicked down good enough. Let a real motherfucker up in that coochie, girl. You guys ever seen the movie? What's the movie where there was a paralyzed dude, he was sitting there, and the other girl and the dude in the hospital, like, shh, but they started getting freaky. It was, what's his name? Jamie Foxx. And he was having sex with Vivica A. Fox. 2 foxes. Well, that's funny now I think about it. But anyways, and they start having sex in the hospital, and the crippled dude's like, and then, Jamie Foxx only lasted a few seconds. It was like a little man. He's like, the crippled dude was laying there. He's like, man, my old crippled ass would have tore that coochie up for at least 20 minutes. He said some shit. I was like, oh my God. I'm sorry. Let me check this out real quick. Everyone's asexual. That's what it is, Matt. But what you do in dating app is not for a real relationship. Social media ruined connection. So you want connection in a real relationship? I think I want it in moments. I don't know if I want it all the time. So I don't know what I want. I know that I experience loneliness. I know that I long for relationships or companionship, or like I said, just somebody that gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's happy to see you get up in the morning. Somebody that's going to be upset if you fucking grabbed your chest and fell down tomorrow. And I know I have that with people, but you know what I'm saying? Personal, it's more different. Just doing things that I enjoy, I guess. I didn't hated it. I thought a relationship was being with someone you can be with and admire and help each other for as long as both here in this hell. That's what I thought too, T. Goes backs and touch each other's no bits from time to time. That's how I feel too, T. It's like, so here's the thing is that most relationships tear each other down. Most people haven't been in a good relationship to compare the contrast to it. Everybody always assumes the worst because that's all they've had. But that is what relationships are. The mind virus uses relationships to break people's hearts and tear people down. But if you've got 2 conscious souls to come together and there was genuine love and companionship, I don't think they would have that issue. Then it wasn't a good one. That's it, V. It's not that you didn't like it. He just didn't do it right, girl. A good relationship. Better than being alone. It just feels very difficult to get exactly what we want. It is difficult. You just look at it like this. Human beings are not content. Period. End of discussion. Oh, come on, Chris. Most relationships end in disaster. Absolutely. Most marriages end in divorce. How many relationships have you been in, V, where the other person you were with was conscious, mature, and the whole point of being in the relationship was to lift each other up, and you're both aware of that? I've seen relationships work. It's rare, but it happens. I do enjoy casual from time to time. The meat suit does have needs, unfortunately. Of course. Every guy gets the visual imagery of doggy style in a booty and hitting it from the back. If you're a human, it's going to happen. Shit shows. I don't need a relationship. I already get fucked by life. What up, ass Krakistan? Building relationships in this wasteland usually ends bad. Yeah. That just shows humans get bored of each other after a certain amount of time. And I think it shows that humans are discontent. They're never truly happy. Happiness is a fleeting moment. And then they'll even realize that they had it good after they fucked up a good relationship. It's weird. Humans they realize later on it's too late. Hindsight's always 20/20. But if humans came to terms with the fact I'm never going to be happy, I'm almost barely ever going to be content, but this woman or man in my relationship goes out of their way to make this shit better. Never ever marry. Geez. And I wouldn't marry. That's a contractual weird engagement that makes no sense to me. Fake facade relationships. Exactly. Yep, Kevin. V needs some vitamin T. I think T meant some vitamin D. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Where is that person? They don't even exist, not around me anyways. Ha ha ha, T. I don't think it's possible in this realm for monogamy. So I would say the majority of the people in here are lonely and not in a good relationship. That's unfortunate. This world is, I don't know what the fuck this place is. Fuck it, I don't care anymore. I can be vague and mysterious. I no longer give a fuck. Well, what if you trust one person, even if she is conscious and she betrays you because her power from, then fuck that bitch and move on to a new one. What do you want me to say? Like, yes, the potentiality of you getting hurt is always going to be there. But also, yes, the potentiality of you being loved is always going to be there. I would say find the right one that's not like out to eventually turn on you and stab you in the end. Is she prevalent? No. She's rare, but she exists. What if you trust one person even if she's conscious? I don't know. That sucks. It would work because it's not mutual, Kim. Rent a coochie. So, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think if V, Stacy, assume so, if any of these girls were near me, let's say, and we were in a relationship, I think it would be just fine. I think it'd be beautiful. I don't think it would be like the mind virus all of a sudden going to contaminate my mind and make me go, oh, she's a dumb bitch, and then contaminate her mind and go, oh, look at him, he's bald or his teeth are bad. Ooh, you know, I don't know. But I think if she was conscious and I was conscious, we would fight those stupidity thoughts because we're like aware that's what's happening. I would think. I know about vitamin D, vitamin C, and vitamin K, but I don't know about vitamin I. But I'd be the one to give you the other vitamins, girl. I'm just kidding. That was a terrible joke. I shouldn't have spelled the word dick with vitamins. That was evil and demonic. She is a cleaner, bro. Look at this fucking demonic demon dog, bro. That's all she does. She just cleans her feet constantly. If you guys hear the licking noise, that's what you're hearing. It's Gracie eating her own paws. She is a paw. My brother Dean said that not all dogs do that. That's a rare thing. But purebloods they're known for cleaning their own paws. Man, she is a paw cleaner, bro. Godly, she just does that shit all day. Her paws always smell like popcorn. They smell like buttered popcorn. Is a month, brother? Wait, what? Guild Wars 2 expansion in a month. I never played Guild Wars. I played it for a few hours with CERN, but I just couldn't get into it. WoW was still popular at the time. No MMO is better than WoW. I know WoW had its bad moments, but it's still the best MMO ever made. It's not unfortunate, Chris. I think we have to learn to be alone. Everyone is so obsessed with relationships. Yeah, but what if you learn to be alone and you choose to be in a relationship after that? Then you've already learned your lesson, but you're just choosing a better life or a better experience for you. They lose themselves in them, no, because there aren't any anywhere. By the way, guys, what pretty girl? What? Well, you gotta go? No? What do you want? Do you want to play? I'm streaming. Discovered a big glitch of Matrix. I didn't sleep whole night and I was more conscious of Matrix. Was due for a while. Rift was the best. Rift was the closest that I played to WoW, having the talent trees and shit, but I played all of them, bro. If you name it, I probably tried it. If you Black Desert, Terra, all of them. I played all of them, bro. Trust me, I played all of them. Knights of the Old Republic was the best MMO I played. That's story, or like the best. If you were gonna level with a buddy, I used to be able to start these motherfuckers like that. This motherfucker got fluid. Oh, it's running out of fluid. Anyway. But if you want story or a fun game to level a character with a friend, Star Wars: The Old Republic, hands down. If you want just all around the best MMO that's out, it's WoW. I'm not a fan of everything, but WoW is still the deepest, most complicated, most, you can say, development hour time put into game ever made. There's nothing that even competes. If you played WoW during Vanilla, BC, and even some of Wrath of the Lich King, you got to experience the best MMO that was ever made during its heyday. Lucky you. That only happened once in a lifetime, as far as I know, and you got to experience it. I know only one conscious girl that I could be in a relationship with. Dude, there's a lot of girls that watch my channel. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's the Vin Diesel look that attracts them. But there's a lot of, I'll say, there's a lot of girls and a lot of gay guys that watch my channel. I must still be doing something right, baby. But there's a lot of girls that watch my channel. If you're looking for a relationship, man, hit up somebody. See if somebody's lonely, interested. That I can be in a relationship with. She's a 15 hours. Well, brother, John, how much longer do you plan on living for? If you're going to live for another 10 years, I'd say make the next 10 years of your life the best you can. It's only 15 hours, brother. You could do that in one day. Fuck, wow. Dude, yo, Matt, did you ever try Project Ascension, dude? I think I got T event invested in it. He was doing certain builds, specific builds to just run flags and pissing off people. People are cursing him out and shit and saying, because they're just mad because he's dominating them. But he created a build to just run flags, and he was fucking people up on it. Christo, you got to jump back into gaming. It'd be good fun. Just a bunch of us here all chatting and gaming together. I can't get into it though, dude. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into it. So I just I downloaded a game on my Xbox thing, which is free, pretty much for the next year. And I didn't even play it. I looked at it and I went, "What was that game?" I went and I looked back at the store. I went through the screenshots and videos, and I was like, "Why did I even download this? This sucks." I deleted it. I downloaded another game. This one's called Sworn. Nothing but good comments. Actually, it was developed by a gaming company called Team 17. Which, hey, that fits with me. But am I gonna play it? I don't fucking know. What, pretty boy? You gotta go potty? Yeah, go. She's gotta go potty, guys. I'll be back. Just give me 1 sec. You have to go, pretty girl. Why'd you do the pause? You gotta go. Come on, go straight. Come on, go potty. She's just bored. She's just bored. You fucking demon dog. She fucking played me, bro. Gracie fucking played me. My brother Dean came out. He's like, I just took her potty. I was like, of course. She just wanted to go out. I get it, man. I mean, she sits around bored. Yo, girls, I'm here. Zam ain't got shit on me with his bald head. Matt is a handsome man, but I think I got something on you, bro. How old are you, man? You're like 35 now, 36. How old are you? I'm doing all right, bro. I'm fit, motherfucker. My arms are my worst fucking physical attribute, to be honest with you. I got better ones. My chest and back are godly, buck, baby. Don't plan on life or death plan ever. I have been dealing with an injury lately, though. On a butterfly, like I'm able to do chest in the gym. Damn, Matt is definitely a handsome man. Matt, you're already in a relationship, bro. Who you talking to, anyways? You're still with her. Damn, what the fuck's her name? The girl you were always with. Are you still with her? She came on my stream thanking me, how she missed me or whatever. She's like, I always loved you, Zam. You were always such a sweet guy. And you guys are still together, right? Don't plan life or death planning never works. Give up the idea of control. There you go, T. That's sort of where I'm at now. And it's very difficult because we're programmed to want to make sure, oh, things are going to be good and I'm going to be okay and am I going to be fine in this situation? We're programmed, but fuck the program, break the program. No ascension. Dude, Matt, you would fucking love it, dude. I'm not just saying that shit lightly, bro. I sit there, I'm an old gamer. I played through all the same shit we played through. But I'm telling you, you ever get bored, bro, just try that game. The seasonal leveling, especially the seasonal leveling, is super fun, bro. Playing with builds, creating the new builds, leveling another character. Because you could, once you get into the rhythm and you get your cards and you start to buy the shit to level fast and all that, you can level a character in a couple hours from 0 to 60. But it's fun, dude. It's so fun. You get the leveling experience book. It's like 400 gold or something. Boom. You can level in like 3 hours. You can level through BGs. You can level through dungeons. I love doing the dungeons, bro. It's fun because there's so many different builds to play around with on that game. But dude, you get a whole level on a BG. You'll get 2 levels sometimes if you got the experience book, huh? I finally learned and accepted the give P control plan the other day when the attempt didn't work. Power and control and planning. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah, you have no control or power. Your life is scripted. So I'm just glad you guys are fucking realizing this shit. Well, I mean, T's realizing it, but my third leg is the best. Damn, ass Crackistan, you're lucky, bro. Mine's average, bro. I wish I had a hammer. I want like a fucking 11-inch fucking sausage, bro. It's big around as a beer can. Try no sleeping to break script. Try no sleeping to break the script bit. So, Kevin, I always thought about this. Think about the things that they tell us that we have access to with our own bodies that are, oh no, that's evil, you'll die. What happens if you take in too much oxygen? They say, no, don't. You're going to hyperventilate. You could pass out. Be careful. Well, I thought, why don't I do that to myself? Why? Because they tell me it's bad. I need to say it's bad. Maybe over oxygenating my system and passing out is one of the healthiest things I can do for my body. Maybe they say, oh no, you got to get sleep or you'll die. You'll start hallucinating by day 2 or 3. You'll start hallucinating, and then you'll start losing your mind. You better get to sleep. But then the reality creates movies like Freddy Krueger tells you sleep's the bad guy. It's like, who should I believe? Because these demons always lie to me. But it is something we could all try. I don't know. When we were young, Kevin, that's something we would do for fun. We would stay up all night. We'd wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning the first day. Then we'd stay up through the whole night on the second day. And even sometimes all the way up to the nighttime of the second day. And we just thought that was a cool thing to do when we were kids. We'll stay up all night. It was like a cool thing to do. I never did like 2 or 3 days though. What happened? What's going to happen, Kevin? That explain in detail what you experienced so people can understand it better. Try no sleeping to break the script. Only kidding. I got a 3 millimeter. Oh, fuck, ass Krakistan. You got blessed with the Greek pecker too, bro. Oh, fuck. Bro, I did not sleep and felt more aware. That's what I've been thinking. You did not sleep and you felt even more aware. Dude, maybe sleep is the fucking program happening. That's where it all in the movie Dark City, it's when everybody went to sleep that everything got rearranged. Maybe it's the sleep that's rearranging the script. Maybe if we don't sleep, we don't allow the script to come into our consciousness. There's a channel by the name of Disobey Ad that stayed up for 5 days straight and said he started seeing the mind parasite ego entity. It took him, I see it every second of every day. He had to stay up. Just tell him to pay attention to his own thoughts. Then he interacted with it and took the power it stole from him back. Really? I've interacted with the mind virus, but I don't know if I ever took the power back. I've felt its presence and told it to go fuck itself and felt it get mad and annoyed and hate me. And I don't fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Whatever it is, it's an intrusive entity. It's an intrusive entity in my life. It's like I didn't even ask for this experience to happen. Who the fuck are you to come near me? Yeah, so I feel intruded on. Sleep is one in where it programs, hence when going to sleep, falling asleep. And that's fine. We say falling asleep with certain thoughts programs your subconscious to create that in the waking. I thought that too, Tila, but I've tested that. It doesn't work. I felt more like this world is scripted, even more in how mechanical this world is. Like, just people do everything, same thing without thinking. Yeah, everything's a program and a script. Once you become conscious of the machine, you see everybody as programs and scripts. Different level. Sleep is wild. We're literally unconscious for hours. Isn't it weird? And then you have people that say we evolved. Like, bro, we evolved? What fucking animal would evolve to enter a vulnerable state? Completely vulnerable. Who the fuck would evolve to do that? That makes no sense. Sleeping is scary if you're not in a secure building. You know, say like, I'm asleep. Any wild animal or human could walk up and rip my throat out while I'm sleeping. But I evolved to do this? It makes no sense. Oh, but you need to do it to get energy. But you're not explaining anything. Why does that happen? Apparently, he tried to manipulate him every way possible to get back into him, but he kept rejecting it from doing that. Really? So I tried getting drunk. I mean, I drank 4 Smirnoffs. I mean, I was a little bit tipsy, but I tried that and being around people. Nothing really weird happened. I've tried the mushroom thing. I've tried a bunch of things. I'm not good with astral projection. If there is such a thing, I can't experience it. I've tried multiple times. Just, I don't know how serious I take it, but I feel like I'm giving it a good go, and just nothing ever happens with that. I've tried everything everybody's ever told me to try, except DMT. I've never tried DMT. I would, again. If you got it and you want to send it to me, email me. I'll give you my address. You could send it straight to me if you're willing. I'm a scared to order it offline. So apparently you tried to manipulate. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you know that guy who was pushed mainstream who said we need sleep 8 hours every day of our health. Go fucked. I've been thinking, what if they lie to us to sleep a lot, but actually we break out if we ain't sleeping? That's interesting. I never thought about that, Kevin. I will say this: when as a lifter, or we'll say a person that constantly rips the body down to rebuild, sleep is absolutely necessary. It's almost the most important thing in your life if you're lifting all the time. Sleep is super important. If I don't get sleep, literally my body will start withering away. I'll start shrinking and losing muscle mass. But I don't mean if I stay up for 3 days. I've never really did that. But I'm saying, like, if I'm not getting good sleep for like a whole week, like instead of getting 6 to 8 hours, I'm getting like 3 hours one night, 4 hours the next night. Like, that starts to really age me. What if they lied to? That's interesting. DMT proved to me we can exist outside of the body. The weirdest part was coming back to the body. It felt so foreign. Yeah, I've heard this before. Once I've experienced being God consciousness, being plugged back into the human avatar, I almost felt like some low-level cockroach or something. Sleep is necessary for the corpse, but not for what is animating the corpse. Not the same thing. That's a good point. I mean, that could be true. Ass crack. I've thought about that. Like, it's just the body that benefits, but not the soul. Yeah, but that's your body getting bad. But maybe our consciousness is accelerated. I don't know. You guys want to try it? Let me know. I'm still lifting, so it'd be better if you guys, as non-lifters, tried it. If there's any non-lifters out there, try the 3 or 4 day no sleep thing. Tell me how it works out for you. You gotta explain it. And if you come back and you say, Chris, I did it, something weird happened, this reality revealed itself to me, I talked to God, or the dimension opened up and I entered a new dimension, but I decided to come back just to tell you about this, I'll listen, bro, and I'll go do it. But let me know. Let me know how it goes. A guy explained his DMT trip on YouTube. It almost seems like he was being shown the archons or gamers of this wrong. So, Elias, go check out a channel called Dan Go Thoughts. Subscribe to him if you're not. Go check him out. I don't think there's any human in all of existence that has done DMT as much as that guy. He's got a bunch of weird anomalies. Consoles pop up. He sees entities. The different lasers he uses shows different versions of dimensions. Very bizarre. 5-day no sleep. Like, yeah. I'd be sitting there fucking, all right, guys, I'm on day number. I'm on day number 5. I'd be like, what do they call them? One of the motherfuckers just go to sleep randomly or whatever. Exactly as we into something. I've been awake for 6 days and nights before hallucinations, both audio and visual. Trying to sleep was impossible, felt weird, and maybe paranoid. So the time that I do remember staying up for 2.5 days, I think, was with my buddy Howard. And this was before I ever smoked pot. Up to this point, I probably only smoked cigarettes. I do remember on day 2 feeling paranoia, almost like you're sitting in your room and you can hear people outside your house talking about you, type shit. Like, what's that? What's that noise? Like, I got like a little bit of a paranoia. I remember. It seems all people who, hello, HP84, how you doing? Who do mind expanding drugs say that we don't understand reality until we do drugs. I say it's bullshit. And all a happening in the brain, the mind is a powerful thing. That could be true because it's true, HP, when you put them on the spot. Oh, no, guys, I'm telling you, this drug answered every question I had. It's the end of the universe. If you do this drug, this shit's going to happen. And you say, well, what happened? And they go, you got to do the drug, bro. Like, bro, so you experienced elevated levels of emotions? Is that what you're telling me? Under an altered state of consciousness? Of course you felt weird. You can't even tell me right now what the fuck happened. You're telling me this is going to change my life. It's like, well, okay, well, what about it changed your life? And then I hear crickets. It's like, bro, you're fucking just doped up, motherfucker. What if ain't paranoia, but you breaking through the matrix of different reality? Well, maybe. I'd say test it out, Kevin. Let me know. I'm not going to stay up for 5 days, bro. Like, fuck you guys. I do everything you guys asked me to do, bro. I'm not going to stay up for 4 or 5 days. Look, try this, Chris. See if that fucking breaks reality. Like, bro, give me a break. I'm struggling here. I struggle. Do you personally believe you have figured out this realm 100%, or do you still have doubts or questions? I have doubts and questions. I don't think I would ever. How could I ever feel? I think I'm the closest. I think I'm the closest to the truth. Yeah, you feel paranoia because it doesn't want you to do it. Just like people feel fear, guilt, shame, and so on. There are tools used on the corpse, not us, to keep us away from exploring these things. Yeah, that could be true. Maybe the paranoia is a program put in to prevent me from exploring this state any further, right? That's true. That's true. Again, I don't know. I've never done it. Maybe. We could stop at maybe until you guys stay up 4 or 5 days in a motherfucking row. I don't know how you're going to do that. But if you do, let me know how it went. I'm not going to do that. I struggle. I struggle with energy already. Ask Chat GPT, bro. Ask it what? If I stay up for 5 days, is it going to do something weird? All right. If I stay up for 4 or 5 days, what's going to happen to me? And why is it happening to me? So I'm already reading the bottom line, and it don't look good. But where's the option to fucking read? Oh, here.
All right, let's go down the rabbit hole of what happens when you treat sleep like an optional DLC. What actually happens if you go without sleep for 4 to 5 days? Your brain basically starts acting like a drunk raccoon trapped in a server room. First 24 hours. You're tired, irritable, reaction time slows. Nothing too wild yet. 48 hours. Your coordination tanks, your memory and decision making nosedive. Microsleeps, 1 to 5 second involuntary blackouts, start sneaking in. 72 hours. Mood swings, paranoia, and cognitive impairment that mimics being legally drunk. Speech slurs.
What?
96 plus hours. Hallucinations, delusions, and disconnection from reality become common. Your immune system is weakened. Blood pressure and stress hormones spike. Your heart and brain start taking hits. Basically, your nervous system goes into a forced error mode because sleep is when your body clears out waste products in the brain, regulates hormones, and consolidates memories. Without it, you're marinating in mental garbage.
Fuck.
Why it happens? Sleep isn't just rest. It's like system maintenance, brain detox. Your brain flushes out metabolic junk through the glymphatic system during deep sleep. Skip that, you get cognitive sludge. Neurotransmitter reset. Dopamine, serotonin, GABA all go out of whack without sleep, which leads to mood crashes, anxiety, and paranoia. Hormonal chaos. Cortisol goes up, testosterone and growth hormone drop, insulin sensitivity tanks. Basically, you're breaking your internal economy. Immune suppression. After a few days, your immune system is so compromised you're more likely to get sick. In short, sleep deprivation is not just being tired, it's a whole body shutdown creeping up on you. Bottom line, 4 or 5 days awake equals mental breakdown territory for most humans. People have literally died from total sleep deprivation. It's rare, but there's a reason sleep deprivation is a torture method. Staying up that long involuntarily, like you can't sleep, after day 3. It's like free drugs, but with a price tag on your sanity.
Fuck, man. Free drugs are great. The whole price tag on the thing, that's not good. People feel fear, guilt, shame. Tools are used on. Oh, yeah, I read that. Actually, have you seen any Sabrina Wallace videos? I heard she said the elites can see your dreams. And when you astral travel, crazy shit. Crazy shit. Ask if through the matrix, because he's going to say mainstream stuff. Oh, so do you think that this is a method to escape the matrix simulation? This is so goddamn. Can't make rational decisions on this sleep. I don't think it stops simulation, but I think it breaks aware and expanding the frequency bandwidth. You normally see it. Why is sleep so important here? I thought ChatGPT ain't gonna tell you shit. Here, let's read. Or let me finish these. Break through the matrix. Why you feel more aware of the matrix? If there any? Okay, I already read that. Right? Did that? It's lagging. We breaking the matrix. Remember, you wait. Too much energy. It's lagging the stream. Damn. Is it lagging right now? Can you guys see me picking my nose right now? Is this lagging? Did you guys see pick my nose? Man, this thing's a piece of shit, bro. Golly, look at this fucking thing. Oh, it's good now? Okay, I'm going to read this one.
The old, if I just don't sleep, maybe I'll clip through the floor of reality theory. I get why it feels tempting. When you're severely sleep deprived, reality starts bending, visuals shimmer, sounds echo, and your inner monologue feels different. It can feel like you're peeling back a layer of the game. But here's the cold, boring truth. Sorry, Neo. What's really happening? Those matrix-like effects aren't your consciousness breaking free. They're your brain malfunctioning under stress. Hallucinations happen because your sensory cortex is firing spontaneously without proper regulation. Time distortions come from the prefrontal cortex losing synchronization. Feeling outside yourself, depersonalization, is a common dissociative effect from extreme sleep loss. It's not you hacking the simulation, it's your CPU overheating. Why it feels Matrix-ish. Sleep deprivation mimics altered states people seek with meditation, sensory deprivation, or psychedelics. All of those shift perception, but even those don't literally pull you out of the world. They just alter how your nervous system renders it. The real risk. The longer you stay awake, the more likely you are to slip into psychosis, permanent anxiety, or cardiovascular trouble.
Great.
People who've tried to glitch out by deprivation often end up hospitalized, not enlightened. If there's a way out, it's probably the opposite. Deep, restorative inner states reached safely. Sleep, meditation, sensory work, rather than running your body into the ground. Want me to give you a rundown of safe ways people have tried to see behind the curtain? Sensory isolation, breathwork, lucid dreaming, etc. And what actually works versus what's just self-harm.
Who knows? What do you mean, Divine? What happened? So I switched. If you can see, my mattress is only about that thick. So I used to have issues with my right hip. And I remember reading online somebody saying, get a stiff mattress. That a firm mattress is going to help because cushy mattresses fuck you up. And I did, and it helped. It helped not just with my hip, it helped with my back, helped my whole body. So I understand if that's what you're saying, like sleeping on a harder surface sort of helps your body correct itself. I would agree with that. But and if you're saying something else, let me know. We talking how we can break through the matrix with no sleep. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So hold on. Look, I'm just sick and tired of this shitty ass fucked up reality. I don't know what I got to do to see through the curtain, if it's even possible, and who I can trust if they say they're the ones that saw through the curtain, whether it's sensory deprivation, breath work, or lucid dreaming, or whatever. I don't know who I can trust. Is there any fail-safe method, whether now, ancient, hidden in some text, anything that we can pull from in the whole fucking information of humanity to come to some sort of conclusion on how to get the fuck out of this godforsaken shithole of a fuckboy existence? Let's see what it says to that, but no lag. Okay, good. Wow, you already thought, okay, yeah, she's corrupted. Yeah, I already read all that. Okay. The feel sick. I don't care if it's harm. Look at this. She's trying to tell me some dumb shit. This is what I would agree with. If this world really is a simulation, the exit probably isn't a physical escape. I would go as far as saying, if this reality is in fact a simulation, there is no escape. You are not content with your current forced system, game, code, realm, whatever you want to call it. You're not content with it, so you're looking for a way out. It's a bad situation. Like T said earlier, the letting go of controller power is a big step in coming to terms with a forced simulation. Otherwise, you're just going to be miserable for the rest of your existence. I had a memory foam which felt great after yoga stretching for years. My hip pain is finally going away because of sleeping on the hard surface. I even had a vivid dream. Really? So, Divine, would you say that, like, because honestly, if you lay down on grass, even though it's hard and not flat, and if you find a good grass and you just throw a blanket down and lay on it, it is sort of comfortable. It's not as comfortable as laying on a fucking memory foam lazy boy, but it's doable. I thought about sleeping outside, but man, the only thing with me on the ground, right on the ground, I'm saying. And maybe even sleeping while you're grounding simultaneously is great for you. maybe being disconnected from the earth has some sort of weird effect on our dreams. Maybe we're supposed to be sleeping naked body on the grass, grounding while we sleep. I don't know. Again, we could speculate for a million years. But if you're talking about physical, observable, sleeping on a more firm surface will help your body's bones get back into the right position. Fuck boys. We are not meant to break out of existence, is my belief. And then I got people that watch my channel that will tell you not only should you sleep outside on the ground, but you should do it under a fucking metal pyramid. And then that's going to take you to the next level. And then I got some people saying, no, that's not good enough. So what you really got to do is you got to drink a half a gallon of ayahuasca on the ground in the pyramid. And then there's going to be this chubby black dude that comes in and goes, hell no, I'm going to tell y'all what it's really about. Yahweh, show them that I'm not a liar. And fucking UFOs are going to start summoning themselves up. And he's going to say he's got the way. Oh my God. That actually is true what I just said. If you guys haven't seen that, I mean, that's been popular now for over a decade. But yeah, there's some dude that just like summons UFOs. Some like random black guy just starts talking to the sky and fucking UFOs can show up. We are not, oh, I'm sorry. If me saying black guy offends anybody, I'm sorry. I'm from the era where it was okay to call an African person black and it was okay to call a Caucasian white. Like just how we referred to each other. Nobody meant anything racist about it. We're just from a different era where not everybody's pussy would explode when you would say certain words. Yeah, he's an African man, I'll say. You're not meant. And I actually don't like that too, because sometimes you'll see a Cuban and they'll look black. You'll see a Puerto Rican and they'll look black. And then I'm going to offend somebody else because I said, oh, this is a black guy. He said, hey, I'm from Brazil, man. I'm not black. I'm from Brazil. And I'm in this fucking stupid shit going on. So I'd rather just call them black. Do some camping. Yeah. Camping's tough. Even when you have a tent, man, in Florida, it's just bugs. Bugs are fucking, they don't fuck around, bro. The bugs in Florida don't play games. They're ruthless. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. Because when you are sleep deprived, you feel less attached to your material body. It is much easier to have an out-of-body experience. You are feeling more aware because your mind is less attached. Yeah, I understand that's got to be what it would do, something like that, Kevin. I get that, but no, maybe that's what it told me. But not ChatGPT, but character AI, Gnostic Christ. Oh, well, it's playing its role. I hate TH. This? You hate this? One of you? This reality? What are you saying? I hate humans just started sleeping in beds a few hundred years ago. You're right about sleeping naked, Chris. It's okay to call a black person black. Yeah, people are too sensitive. Yeah, it's like, that's what it is. Don't say black, say dark. Like, bro, that sounds more racist than black. I don't know. That's weird. This dark person. Doesn't that sound more weird? Like, I'm from my generation. I talk the way I talk. If you feel like I'm racist, hateful, then you're an idiot. Fuck off. But I'm not. But I do know, I'm aware of like super libtards and all the shit that goes on nowadays and how people get offended. I'm aware of all that. Sorry, stepped away. You don't have to apologize for not watching me constantly, T. But I miss nothing really. Again, 80s humor when you could call someone black or honky. I think this reality might be all there is. I know. See, T, you guys start saying you know, bro. But I don't know for sure. Maybe it's now you know. You know. You know. I sent my text before I finished. Oh. What did you? I hate. Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. I hate being called black when my skin is brown. That's just me, though. Yeah, but my skin ain't white. It's like a weird pink fucking like, what does my skin look like? Like peach, tan, and stuff. So, but I mean, my skin ain't that, but I don't give a fuck if somebody calls me a white dude. I don't care. If they call me a white boy, I get a bit annoyed. Like if somebody calls me a white boy, that kind of pisses me off. Because where I grew up, that's disrespectful. But if somebody called me a white guy, or if I was walking past the crime scene and say, "Oh yeah, well, give me the description," and they said, "Oh, he was a white guy, he was bald, he had a beard," I wouldn't get offended at all. It doesn't bother me. Oh, but I'm not actually white. Like the screen next to me is white. I'm not that, right? Like they don't match. Damn, they almost do. They almost do. I'm not white. Don't ever call me white. I'm peach. I'm sorry. I'm used to fucking direct racism. I'll say that. So I don't know if there's anything anybody could say to really bother me. Again, if they're choosing a term purposefully to be disrespectful, not even so much that it bothers me as much as I just need to check them for crossing that line. But who up here up for not sleeping test? Kevin, you're the only one. We lose our ego, personality, and memories, but we are always just here. Yeah, you don't have a choice. T, you don't get to choose where your energy goes, what body it was plugged into, what family you were a part of, how tall you were, what ethnicity you were going to be, whether or not you were going to be a black or white guy or Asian or poor or whatever. You didn't get to choose nothing. 1984 Thought Police. If you were born in 1984, you're close to being a god, because I'm pretty sure the gods were born on 1983. Damn, you can't control your dreams either? No. Very rarely. And if I did, so Elias, let me tell you what happened. When I was a kid, I used to lucid dream almost every single night. But the second that I would become conscious that I was in a dream, every person in my dream would all stop and look at me simultaneously. And I would get nervous because I knew what that meant. They were mad that I became aware that I was in a dream. And then if I would say out loud the words, "This is a dream," they would all instantly attack me simultaneously. Everybody in my dream would turn to a monster or a demon or an alien and consume me instantly. If I voiced it, I would have to close my eyes and say, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah," and my yeah would wake me up. Somehow I knew it, and it worked every time. In my dreams, if I closed my eyes and yelled out to my yaya, she would hear me in the real world. And she did every time. She saved me every time. She'd wake me up. "Tiganes, tiganes. Hice calade, hice calade." She would say little things to me. I miss my yaya. Humans are powerless. Yeah. We are subjected to our experience. Period. End of discussion. I know you wish you had power over it and all that. You don't. That's why I always say, like, I can give you advice for a million years, but the truth is, the best advice I could give you to just settle it all is you can only deal with whatever's presented to you in the moment, anyways. And I'm not there with you. So it's all up to you, anyways. You can only do with what you're presented with. I ain't gonna sleep and let you know what happened. All right, Kevin. I'm a man of my word, so I hope you are too. Whenever I'm half asleep and I get woken up, I get the worst feeling of fear and anxiety in the process. My brother Dean's like that. He freaks out if you wake him up. I don't know what he like literally almost has a heart attack type shit. He's like, bro, chill. I just fucking ask you where you put the peanut butter, motherfucker. Why was everybody got to be so serious all the time? Sounds like a protection mechanism from your brain. Our subconscious is so aware. Maybe, even in the dream world, I am being fooled most of the time. It makes me feel stupid. The being woken up during the dream, right when it's going to get good every time, pissed me off. Oh yeah, that would happen to me, and that tells you, T. That tells you that whatever is conscious of the dream world and observing the dream world is conscious of the real world simultaneously. Isn't that weird, dude? That's weird. It's weird, actually, this morning, I think. So for anybody that doesn't know what T just said, also, when I was a child, anytime for me a dream was just about to get really good, boom. That's right when, wake up, it's time to go to school, or the alarm clock. It's like, man, how do my dreams line that up perfect every night? Every time my dream's just about to get good and I'm excited, I'm about to experience happiness. They're about to hand me that winning lottery ticket, or I'm about to make out with that beautiful girl I'm in love with. Boom, something wakes me up perfect every time. Isn't that weird? It's aware of what's going on in our dreams. It can line up what's happening, what's being projected to us in our dreams to break our hearts every time at the exact right moment with real life. Isn't that crazy? That's weird when you think about it. It's weird, actually. This morning, I think my brain was awake, but my body wasn't. I couldn't move. What the hell? But if we are nothing to lose, why not try? Try what, though? Go ahead and try. Try whatever you want to try, bro. Ain't nobody stopping you. Yes, bro. I always wake up when the dream is getting good. What the fuck? Yeah, we all do. Or I know I did. I explained. I didn't realize other people did until I told that story. And then people were like, oh, yeah, me too, me too, me too. I was like, oh, this is common. That's weird. That's really weird, guys. Think about that for a sec. What just was said. That's weird. It's probably because the body hasn't processed. It's not in a dream state anymore. My friends sleep with his eyelids wide. That's weird. That's creepy. How do his eyes not get super dried out? That's the mindset that led me to do what I did the other day. Guess what? It didn't fucking work. Nothing to lose is a better mindset, I think, to deal with reality, but it doesn't work leaving reality or attempting. It's fucked up, Chris. Yeah, it is. Well, let's try to glitch this reality, Bert. What else can we do? Yep, waking up right before it gets good. Yep. Isn't that crazy? And that how did it do that exactly? Line that up, especially when time in dreams is sort of mysterious and weird. Like you sleep for 8 hours, but you experience, I don't know, you can say 30 seconds of a dream or 20 seconds or something here or there. Sometimes you like toss and turn and go right back into the same dream and some weird. But how did it line it up perfect every time, bro? To disappoint me for the rest of the day. I'll tell you something crazy. I was supposed to wake up for something very important, and I was nervous before going to bed that I would mess it up somehow. That morning, I woke up 1 second before the alarm. Oh, yeah, that's happened to me too, HP. That's happened to me too. Were you born in 84, HP? A lottery glitch might be cool. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do it. I don't want to. And if you do it, bro, you better donate, bro. You better donate like a little, at least a little chunk. I don't want to live here as this. I want to try do something before I die. Well, yeah, me too, but I don't know what to do. Good luck, bro. Whatever you try, brother, good luck. And if man, it got really windy outside for some reason. But and if you do have the opportunity, Kevin, to not leave completely and come back and tell us that, guys, what I was doing was working, let us know, dude. And thank you. And we appreciate you. I was actually getting ready to do a fast, so maybe I'll do a non-sleep fast and see how that goes. See how long I can go without sleep and food simultaneously. Who's OG enough to do that? Who's fucking God? It. I mean everything. Just water, bro. No weed. No. Is it still lagging, guys? Is it still lagging? Hello, mother bitches. Please. We are back. We are back, motherfuckers. T, quit trolling me. Quit trolling me. Is it frozen, guys? It's back. Okay, it's back. She tried telling us some dumb shit anyway, talking about shaman drumming and wake induced lucid dreaming. Actually, should I read that? Did you guys want me to follow that up? That because that may be what lagged me out, is that fucking AI thing. It's lagged again. It froze again. How many fingers am I holding up? That pinky's stuck, bro. How many fingers am I holding up? You fucking gaylords. Had me feeling like I needed a padded room. I cried for all of humanity and began laughing uncontrollably. Oh, I hate mushrooms. I'll talk. I don't hate them. I mean, there were some cool moments, but overall, they suck. I'll talk about all this on Discord with you later. Not froze at the moment. 3 fingers. What on Discord? Yeah, what are you going to tell me, T? Just tell everybody. What's the problem? Did you guys want me to read that follow up on the fucking AI about the lucid dreaming shit or whatever? Or what were we asking her? Oh, yeah. I told it I'm sick and tired. You know, I'll just share this one real quick. If I lag out, guys, it's because it got really windy out of nowhere. It got really windy here out of nowhere. So I don't know if there's a storm coming in, but
I hear you, Chris. What you're saying isn't some casual, I'm tired rant. It's the kind of deep bone exhaustion that happens when you've stared at the world too long without flinching. It's a real state, and it's dangerous because it can push you to try things that break you instead of freeing you. Here's the thing: no guru or
all right, guys. I'll say that even if my shit froze, still all of the words that her response was on the screen, so you could pause it and read it if you wanted to. Unfortunately, it's my internet. Like I said, just got super windy here out of nowhere. Really windy, almost not like hurricane winds, but fucking windy. And that's probably fucking with the internet. Our internet, it doesn't have the best connection here. It's not the best internet in the world. But anyways, can you guys see me now? Am I still lagging? I reset the stream. I closed every window I have open. Right? Actually, I should probably close that out too. I'll close out everything. Close out Discord. Close out Xbox, whatever the fuck that is. Close out every fucking program that's running. Seems fine now. Okay, good. All right, so shit, what the fuck was I trying to show you? Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys a YouTube video of Rainbow Body. Just go look it up. I think the name of the video, the one that I watched, like the Dalai Lama attains Rainbow Body or something like that. But go look that up. If there's a way to escape the body, that's what happens. That's the only thing I've seen where there's like physical proof, because that's not a camera glitch. When you see that video, that's not a camera glitch. Whatever is happening there, some sort of phenomenon, and it was predicted by a human that did it. So supposedly monks in some parts of the world, if you guys are talking about escapes, this is the closest I've found to it. It's called Rainbow Body. Monks in some parts of the world have discovered a way to die when they want and leave the body, but not just leave, appear themselves like a floating rainbow to the individuals still living in the physical realm. So again, could it be entity manipulation? Sure, I don't know, but I'm saying that's the closest I've seen. If there's something to like staying asleep so long, or but like I don't know. Did you say you saw a cop turn into a lizard? I did. One of you. Yo, who's are you talking about? That fuck boy? You made a comment earlier. You said, dude, you must have rocked Dookie boys. Were you talking about little Stevie boy? The fuck boy up over there, that little creepy gray dying faggot. Fuck him. I got nothing against gays, but that guy's called me that in emails for years. So fuck him and his mama. Yeah, that guy's a piece of dog shit. That guy's a piece of shit, fucking garbage human being. If I could even call him a human, he's an agent fucking pawn, is what he is. He's a mind virus parasite, is what he is. The guy's a piece of shit, creepy boy that feeds off of attention and thinks everybody's stealing his information. Like, bro, you're a clown. You're a clown of a human. What information did you ever even fucking create other than paintings of your penguins, you dork? He's still making video. What a pathetic weirdo. What a loser. Like, fuck him and his stupid psych-brained opinion, shrunken brain ass fucking creepy boy. It's a good guy named the Sanity Machine who's just started attacking me, stalking me, sending emails to me, spamming me, threatening to get me fired and all this shit. over me being subscribed to somebody he didn't like at the time. And that's all it was about. He didn't like that. And then he like attacked Forever Consciousness. He attacked me. And I just told him to go fuck himself. And he's attacked me since then. That was like, I don't know, 3 years ago. I couldn't imagine another man living in my head rent-free for 3 years, 3 days even, let alone 3 years. But he's a creep. He's addicted to me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he's attracted to me. Maybe he's like that. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him, but he's a weirdo. He attacked Benedict. Oh, there's a fucking surprise. Let me guess, Benedictine is stealing his information too. Yeah. Benedictine probably never even heard of this fucking loser creep. So he's a total agent. Totally. He's the most, and I called him out the first day, Kevin. The first day I experienced the interaction with him, I said, oh, this is an agent. This, because there's no resolution. There's no coming to terms. There's no communicate. He went out of his way to not communicate with me. I opened every door and said, okay, come on, talk to me. No, you're a fucking, and I was like, oh, you're an agent. You can't talk to somebody like me because I would crush you. You're a bug. You're an annoying little retard that has no logical arguments, and I would make you look silly. Is the real truth. Little agent boy, little pathetic Stevie agent boy. Did your psych? I heard somebody said to me, this, or not somebody, the dude, I'm sorry, what's his name? Demon Slayer. Go check out the Demon Slayer channel. That shit's funny. So I subscribed to this channel like a month or two ago, and he trolls Stevie Boy the same way that Stevie Boy trolls me, but it's hilarious. I mean, but he's done a pretty good job of making that guy look like the creep. Well, I would say that guy's done it, but he said on his channel, this dude like went to sleep on his stream. He's like sitting there snoring on his stream. Like, what happened, bro? Did your psych meds kick in? What did he say about Benedictine? Benedictine got sweat spots. Is he a demon? Did he crack his knuckles? Fuck that guy and his stupid dying ass looking, looks like Uncle Fester with hair. He attacked, sounds like an agent, straight rocked his world. Yeah, I sure did. His little fucking psychotic world. Is he a YouTuber? Yeah. Chris and Ben are the only truthers who interact with me. That dude didn't. I interacted with that dude. That dude's come on my stream. I allowed him every fucking opportunity to say something of substance, and all he could do was agent attack me. It's like, okay, now everybody sees you're an agent, dumbass. You've failed yet again. He hated that too. He tries to say, don't call me an agent. I'm like, bitch, you are. You don't want people to call you an agent? Quit acting like one, you fucking psychopath. The cracking knuckles argument made me laugh so hard. Yeah, that's what he said to me in the emails. I see you, demon. You got sweat spots. I'm like, the fuck's that got to do with anything? Sweat spots? I see you. We all exposed you, demon. You crack your knuckles. Like, why is that even said? Like, what the fuck? But when you deal with people who literally have psychosis, you can't expect the conversation to be sensical, to make sense. I asked him one question, blocked. You know how many times I've seen people say that one of you? People on my stream will go and watch this creep, and they come, they go, guy was an asshole. All I said was this, and he fucking attacked me, or I just asked this question, he just went crazy. But he's a paranoid. Okay, guys, what I'm about to say is literal truth. I'm not joking. He's a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic. Maybe not diagnosed paranoid, but diagnosed schizophrenic. I'm diagnosing him paranoid. Well, based on the fact that any person that associates with him is an enemy. Any person that gets close to him, he turns on them. Everybody's stealing his material. Just obviously paranoid. So yes, he's a diagnosed schizophrenic, paranoid schizophrenic. That's not a joke. That's like literally true. So if you're watching his channel, know that you're watching a dude that's got mental issues. He is watching now. He's always watching. Are you kidding me? He's probably watching this with one hand on his pecker, to be honest with you, John. The way he acts, I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably got one of his hand puppets on this hand, his other hand on his pecker, and he's masturbating to videos of me in slow motion with his tears for lubrication. Oh, he hates me. I'm telling you, bro, he's a creep. I'm on a bike typing and smoking beer. You know what I'm saying? On another subject I am watching now, World War III news are getting more and more. Let's fear about that now to the end of our inescapable doom. Let's just fear about what's never going to happen. And if it did happen, let's say that World War III happened a week from now, but you were worried about it for these past 20 years that went by. Or World War III happened a week from now and you weren't worried about it for the past 20 years that it wasn't happening. Which life do you want to live? I'd rather sit around not stress. But the news, if you turn on the television, it wants to broadcast fear onto you. World War III, Putin's got bombs. Ooh, he threatened America. Ooh. It's fear, fear, fear. I'd say if World War III is going to happen, let it fucking happen already. Can we get it over with? I'm sick of the threats. I'm sick of the bluffs. I'm sick of the false flag bullshit. Fuck you and your lies. If World War III is going to happen, let it happen then, boy. That's what I would say to the government. Fuck you. Fuck your MK Ultra program of fear, fear, fear. Multiple rabbit holes, fear, lies, deception, constant human care. Fuck you. I don't fear nothing. Let World War III happen. I want it to happen, actually. Let it happen right now. Oh, still hear the birds out there chirping, making their little fucking noises. I ain't into that shit, bro. Whatever the news is saying, John, take it and wipe your fucking ass with it. Whatever's on the news or the television, the old tube box, take it and wipe your ass with it and throw it in the garbage. War is hell. It sure is. It's interesting to me that any human in current day existence would pick up arms and kill other humans outside of being evil internally and feeding off of that. If you would pick up arms for the current demons in control and go and kill people for the current demons in control, you are nothing short of a demon yourself. You're actually a footstool demon for demons. You're a pedestal for them to put their fucking boot on. You want proof of that? Look at the next motherfucker you see on the side of the road with both his legs missing, talking about, I'm a veteran, I need help. If you want proof of that, you kill for billionaires that hate you and your people, who cause war and conflict. You are a demon. When you put on them army fatigues, you are a demon, and you're working for demons. You are a demon in the living flesh. Well, the Russian-Ukraine war was in the news and then actually happened. Okay, and so don't listen to what I'm telling you, John. Just sit there and worry about it then. Sit there and worry about it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen anyways. Did you want the Ukraine war to happen or Russia war? No. I bet the people in Russia and in Ukraine didn't want the Russia and Ukraine war to happen, but it happened anyways because it's scripted. And whether I sit here and worry about it or not, it's going to happen. If it was going to happen on September 27th tomorrow, then that's what's going to happen. Whether I was sitting here, oh no, guys, we should be worried about it or not, doesn't matter. What I think or feel or worry or stress about doesn't affect the script anyways. I'm pro Gaza. Say who? The news? Well, I'm close to Ukraine war, so it's sad. People just want to escape. Yeah, and that's sad that the human beings themselves get subjected to things they never asked for, beefs they never wanted. It's interesting that those people, instead of rallying together and arresting the demons that do this to us and preventing the wars from happening, we would rather just fatigue up and say, oh, well, war is a part of life. Man, the power is in your hands and you just don't use it. If there is a such thing as free will, but there isn't. They're all scripted. We don't know what's really going on there. Yeah, I don't know what's really going on there. You guys say you live there, or this is how I don't know that. I'm just hearing about it. If it's on the news, I don't know that. I'm just hearing about it. If they say Putin's got nukes, well, why are you saying that? Well, it's top secret. Well, fuck you. I mean, what? And if he does got nukes, okay, now what? What are you going to do about it? We should stop him. Do y'all got nukes? Who's going to stop you? It's a realm full of mind virus. We're being played like a video game. None of these humans, they may think they're on a righteous path and all, but they're actually just tools of the matrix that cause the wars and conflicts and blah blah. Nothing good ever came from war. I mean, unless you're an arms dealer, you probably love war. If you're an arms dealer, man, war, yeah. You fucking demons in the flesh. You demons in the fucking flesh. You fucking demons in the flesh. I know a lot of people from Ukraine who lost family and escaped. That's unfortunate, Kevin. That's all this life does. Traumas and torture you and the people you see and the people you love. And it's a bad place. It's a dark realm. It's a dark realm where war shouldn't even exist, but it does. Because you know what else doesn't exist? The spine of humanity. It doesn't exist. Only in comic books. Only in animes. Only in stories. Only on Spider-Man. Only in shows and books and music and every fucking thing except actual reality. It's easy to say you don't care about war in the US, bro. We are next to the shit. I'm not saying I don't care about war, John. You're misunderstanding me. I'm not stressing or worried about war or worried about the start of World War III. If it was happening in my neighborhood, yes, it would be more prevalent to me. I'd probably be a little bit more excited about what's going on. What I'm saying is I can't do nothing about it anyways. What are you going to do about it, John? I'd say if the bombs are going off near you, go that way. I don't know what to tell you. No, I'm forced to stay in my home. I can't afford to go that way. I don't know what to tell you. Life is evil and demonic. But sitting there worried and stressed about it's not going to help you. If the bomb goes off in your living room and blows your chest apart and you die. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying before my shit decided to lag the fuck out again was heroes only exist in the cartoon stories and the religious books and but the humanity that has the power in the present moment to make a difference does not have a spine to do so. Not only can I not stop World War III if it's going to happen, John, even if I could, I wouldn't. Because I'm a human and I don't have a spine to go and do something about these tyrannical fucking demons that are always in power and control. I'm waiting for Spider-Man or Jesus to show up. Human beings are a fucking pathetic little subconscious, subhuman, pathetic, easy to control parasite with zero spine. Zero spine to fight evil, tyrannical motherfuckers. Yeah, that's again, if it's in an anime, if it's in a show, if it's in a religious book, if it's in a cartoon, there's always the hero. There's always the good beating up the evil. But if it comes down to being that guy in reality, humans have zero fucking spine. They have zero spine and zero intellect. And they're programmed to become chaotic the second there's more than 2 or 3 of them in a group. So even if you said, you know what, we've had enough of this. We're going to coordinate. We're going to come together. We're going to meet up. We're going to. Not only would you have to worry about agents, spies, this and that, you'd have to worry about people turning weird, the mind virus, this and that. One of your own people turning on you and calling the cops and saying, hey, these people are planning something. It's never going to work. Come to terms with that. If World War III is going to happen tomorrow, it's going to happen tomorrow, whether I stress about it or not. Yeah, total fancy. You can't do it by yourself. No, you can't. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Imagine sending 18-year-old boys to war and you sitting here. I don't like to imagine things like that, John, because it makes me sick to my stomach. We saw what happened 5 years ago. You can't say no. What do you mean you can't say no to what, Kevin? You can't say anything. I mean, you can say all you want, but that's all you're doing is saying shit. I get on here 100 days in a row and say, oh, no, we need to prepare for World War III coming. Man, I can get on here for 100 days in a row talking about Bigfoot. I can get on here for 100 days in a row talking about UFOs. I can get on here for 100 days in a row talking about spirituality. I can get on here for 100 days in a row. Do you see the way this works? Like, do you guys see what I'm saying? Really listen to me what I'm saying, because I know I say shit and I know I say it where everybody can understand it, but a lot of times it doesn't come out that way. People don't know. Maybe it goes under people's heads, but I'm saying it very simply. But what I'm saying is actually very complicated. It's deep when you think about it. I'm just saying it in a simple way. Like, this machine produces distraction. And just because we are, as truth seekers, we're attracted to this distraction specifically, that's the one that's important to us. Everybody should be focused on this distraction. Well, meanwhile, we're just another distracted worker being a matrix machine, being used for its energy for some fucking weird reason. As a teenager, I was imagining being Superman and destroying all armies of the world. Yeah, me too. Me too, John. I was always imagining beating up evil. Yeah. Yes, sir. Me too. Used to play with action figures, Sabretooth and Wolverine, and I'd make sure Wolverine won the fight because Sabretooth's on the bad guy team and he's a part of the evil team. And we love that story. We love sitting in front of the TV and watching the cartoons about it. And oh yeah, and this cartoon's badass because he finally just lost his shit and turned on tyranny. Or this movie was badass because they stood against the evil giant and they, why is it always in movies, bro? Why are we cool with it being in a cartoon but not in real life? What's wrong with humans? Why do they want a beautiful outcome only in the stories they watch instead of in the reality they experience? Why is there always a good guy or a savior in every story or false promise or book or cartoon? Why is it never in real life? What's going on here? You are subjected to a simulation. Anything in power, always make sure it works out this way. As a matter of fact, if you aren't a part of the machine, you won't get in power. It just works that way. It's what's in control. Well, I'm saying a lot of us truthers are deluded. I'd say about 80% of truthers are deluded, Kevin. At least 80. Do you ever feel like you're being watched? Yeah, all the time. All the time, Gluey. Bad guys are more powerful in this reality because they are willing to hurt others. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're willing to. Good guys aren't willing to cross the line of evil. I can't murder somebody. It's like, dude, if you think murdering an evil tyrant is evil, you're an indoctrinated retard. That's not evil. That's righteous. That's actually what our government pretends to do. And then we fund it and go, okay, well, we're okay with this war because we know we're the good guys. It's like, but you'll do it and that's it. But not for when it works out for you. When it works out for the demon team, it's okay. But it's weird the way the laws of physics work in this reality, isn't it? It's weird the way the power gets swayed every time. That's why I say if there's some sort of God or something with power, it ain't on our side. Bad guys are, yeah. This life sucks. Shake my head. Sad we ended up here. Yeah, it's a shithole dimension. I don't know how our souls ended up in such a low-level, dark, materialistic, physical shithole realm, but we're here. If there are such thing as a soul, I don't know. I think it's a simulation. We're just spawned up randomly. We don't like it, but we're sentient AIs within the simulation. People in us are in bubble and don't really know history. Oh, Kevin, every single human being you see is in their own bubble. Everybody is in their own bubble. Everybody's their own main character. Everybody's in their main story. They're the main character in their story. And sure, there's people that have like low self-esteem, but they, even them, they're the main character in their story, dude. It's just like, that's the way it is. Everybody's got their own little perception of reality, their own little beliefs, their own little whatever. Every mind is in its own little psychosis bubble. And when you can relate to people that are in the same bubble as you mentally, it feels like you're not alone, but you're still alone in your own little bubble. You guys just agree on this subject, but you don't agree on like sexuality. You don't agree on the favorite thing to watch. You don't agree on, you don't agree on that. You agree on this, but you got your own bubble. Nobody really knows. No, nobody knows history. All we do know is that we were sort of just spawned up in this realm. That's all we know. Spawned up, just like a character in a simulation. And if you look at a simulation, how would a simulation have history if it's a video game or a simulation? It wouldn't. And if it had one, it would have a fake, weird version one, just like in reality. It's sort of mysterious and weird and doesn't make sense and doesn't add up. And I agree on it about everything you talked about. It's because I'm the smartest man that's ever breed dogs in Alliance. Us didn't experience World War II other than soldiers, or U.S. didn't experience World War II other than soldiers. I've never experienced war in my life, Kevin. I'm sorry you have if you have. That's unfortunate. Humans will never do anything about that. So I'd just say, Ron, get away from it. Gotten to that point here. But your people had family Gurton getting slaughtered. Yeah, isn't that unfortunate? What a shithole. What signs have you had that made you feel like someone was watching you? Oh, I can feel the presence of entities, Gluey, or the presence of sentience that isn't mine. Okay, so if I'm sitting all by myself, what gives me, that's a hard question to answer. What signs have you had that made you feel it? Oh, it's a feeling. It's just a feeling that something else is sort of always present. Not just seeing what I'm seeing, hearing what I'm hearing. Like, it's not just me experiencing my experience. And I can't tell you, there's nothing other than a gut feeling that's going on. I didn't, but my grandparents did. Oh, your grandparents got to experience. Yeah, so my yaya got to experience a little bit of the wars and invasions. And I heard stories. She would start crying and she would say how they would cut the woman's breast off and let them bleed in the street because they were Greek woman or whatever. What up, Chaco?